Well, hello, Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm KawzNova. You guys probably just know me as Nova, and if you can't pronounce my name, just call me Nova. It's a lot easier. Why ain't the game showing up? Maybe we gotta be out here for that. There it is. All right, bet. Welcome back, guys. I'm Nova. Call me KawzNova if you want. Kawz, whatever. We're doing Team Revolution tryouts today. If you guys aren't aware of what that is, Team Revolution is a drift team that I run, full of some really amazing people. We have a really positive and yeah, just a positive community, like a really positive and welcome community, and I'm really proud of it because that's what I've been trying to build from the very start. So we're holding tryouts for the team today. We're going to be doing them here at Parking Lot. All that information that you need to know about this and the scoring system, everything is in the Discord, explanation point Discord. Is it time for tryouts? It is, Grass Kitty. Tryouts were going to be on Friday, but it's winter Friday, so we kind of got screwed on that. We had to move them up yesterday. I was talking about it yesterday in Stream Pickle. What's up, Lasco? Everybody's showing up. Hey, yo, Josh, what up, dog? What up? Good evening from Team Dank. Good evening, bro. Good evening. Let's go ahead and turn on a few features. I'm gonna need to turn on we'll leave the map on. What do I want? Names over cars. Where's the convoy? No. Where's the that shows the convoy? I want to see it. Camera view, quick chat. Wrong way, names over cars. Hey guys, which one of these shows the convoy? What's going on, Wolves? How are you? Stew. I'll get you in here, Brian. Give me 1 second. I don't know where the convoy thing is. Guys, I don't know where it's at. Where's it at? It's not on Friday. It's today. We had to move it up. Friday's going to be winter, so we can't do tryouts on Friday. So tryouts are happening today. Next open drift lobby. We'll try to get one in this weekend, but it's going to be winter. So I was thinking taking the week off of Forza and playing some No Man's Sky, actually. And then coming back right after winter. Do I stream any competitive competitions on my channel? I don't run them, but I do compete in competitive competitions. Yes, Rare Thunder. I compete in Rebellion Drift Series, and I've got a competition coming up that we're putting on. Actually, yeah, we are putting on a competition in 2 weeks. Yeah, with another streamer. It's gonna be a drift comp. How do we get the convoy list up, guys? Doesn't matter. I'll just manually check it. I'll manually check it. But it is not an open drift lobby today, just to clarify, guys. We're running tryouts, so I'm going to be pulling people in one at a time. Just makes it way more easy. I don't have to worry about anybody being on the track, that whole mess. But what we will do is I'll fill up the convoy and we'll do 20 minutes of practice. How's that sound? I'm down for that. 20 minutes of open lobby, 20 minutes of practice. What do you guys think? Unicorn, got you, brother.
That sounds pretty good.
Right. Pickle, we'll get you in here. How you doing, Brian? How you living, man?
I'm doing really good, homie. How you doing, my guy?
Doing good. Are you gonna stream today? Are you hanging out with us today? What are you getting into?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be here for a little while. Just judging. Maybe a little bit of commentary if I feel like it. Who knows?
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll ask the driver if they want it. That's what we'll do.
Got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll just be like, hey, do you want commentary? If not, we stay silent. Obviously, if so, you rock it. Absolutely. Lasco, send me a message. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to do open practice. So just whoever wants to come in and get in here. What's up, Scubby? Led the Demon. How are you? Thanks for the follow, Scubby. I join? Yep. I join. Send me a message. You're nervous as hell? Don't worry about it, man. That's what practice is for, right? To build up that confidence, to build up that skill. Skinny T, I got you, bro. Good to see you again. Thanks for being back at the stream, hanging out with us. And we got messages coming in. Is that Ben? That's Ben. What's up, dog? Adrenaline kicks in on the second run. Just gonna warn you. Yeah, Josh went ahead and passed. Nova, it's lap time and position. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Unicorn. Let's tandem it, but I want to run the line we're running for practice, so we're not going to change that up. Oh, I do like that wrap. Bridgestone. Red, white, and black. It works. It works. Damn, I can't hear my game at all. What you been up to today, Brian?
Not too much, man. Just got back from drumline a little bit ago. Feeling pretty
Oh,
good.
how'd it
You
go?
know,
Did they end up having to pick between the seven of you, or how'd it work out?
so so it's interesting. So they fit us for harnesses because for those who don't really know too much about drumline, unless you're on cymbals, like if you're on bass drum, snare, or quads, like the tenor line, you're wearing a harness to like hold
Right.
your drum.
Yeah. Around
So
your
we all
yeah.
stood up in harnesses today, right? You know, test them out, fit them. So it's making it seem like we're all gonna like the director's gonna take all 7 snares, but
So
one
you
of the
guys are all
drummers
kind of
we
getting
have,
yeah.
yeah, one of the drummers we have isn't doing too hot. So, and you can't run an
Like
even
skill
number because
wise or like
you
health
need a
wise? What do you mean?
centers. Skill wise, he's not the greatest at
Ah.
some of the rudiments.
Ah.
So, and it's either 5 or 7. If it's 5, we're going after one spot, but if it's 7, we all get a spot because you can't do 6 because the lead drummer needs to be in the middle.
Right.
So, it's interesting how this is gonna work. I'm not sure how it's gonna work.
Dude.
I
Hey,
feel like we're all gonna make it though.
Brian, you have Grass Kitty as a friend, right?
I think so. Why can they not get in?
Yeah, the same thing's happening. I'm not getting their message. Because they're.
I should have them.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Of course, homie.
I haven't tried that out
That's
yet,
what
Wolves,
mods
because
are
I
here
just
for.
saw that message today. I just saw that message this morning, and that's something I would like try out, off stream and whatnot. And I had to get ready for tryouts, but like I said, I am gonna try it out. I'm interested in it. I'm very interested in taking my wheel angle up to 900 eventually. I'm just not in any rush to get to that point. You know what I mean? Like, no big rush. We got Team Dank out here holding it down. Thanks for being here, Lasco.
Dude, he's always holding it down for Team Dank.
Yeah, him and Exotic, dude. Oh man, some drivers. Not to mention Dank himself,
Yeah, Mr. Matt UD.
Do they go by like Mr. and Mrs. Dank? Like, how do they do that?
So they're like gamer tags. It's Dank Dunbar for Matt, and then Miss Dank Dunbar for
Nah, I thought
Olivia.
so. Yeah. What up? Gotta represent for show. Can it be any drift car? As long as it's rear wheel drive, because you're not gonna be able to tandem with us if it's all wheel drive.
Actually, Novi, you need to let Lasco give you a lead run because he was in my lobby yesterday and
He was he was running them for me
God.
yesterday. Have you not, dude? We just did. Dude, you just missed it. We just ran like a fire one.
Yeah, dude, he throws down such good leads in that car.
No, I know. I know. He came in yesterday and was like, I need to do leads, and like right now we're just holding a beautiful little tandem. I lost a little bit of space there, but we'll catch right back up.
Like we did a full run on the course I run at Warehouse. We did a full run. There was not a single second where I was more than 6 inches from his door.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna clip that one, Lasco. That literally the one we just had was hot fire. My transition was weak, but the rest of that was hot fire. He is talented. Is that a Red Bull? Yeah, I've been doing jobs with them, and they always hook us up with like free crate. Not sponsored, but like they'll be like, oh, you guys want a couple free crates? Like, take some home with you.
Wait, so when you say crates, you're talking like one of
like the box of like there's like 4 in a box, and then there's like 8 in a like crate pallet thing. So it's like 16 or something. I don't know if it's 8, but I think it comes out.
If I end up there if I end up in LA soon, you want to toss me a crate?
You could. I need guys if you want to move to LA and work with me on the jobs. I mean, it's tough work. Like sometimes we're setting up like bars, sometimes we're carrying coolers and shit. Like it's like backstage work, like scene setup shit.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Wish I could.
It is, and the pay is really good. It's like a day rate thing. It's not by the hour. The pay. So like if you go in there and we bust ass and get the job done, in 4 hours, you're getting paid for 8.
Heck yeah.
And that's how I like to run it, because like I run one of the crews, and like I'm like, all right guys, we got 6 hours, let's get out of here in 2. I'm supposed to have one tomorrow night in Palm Springs, but that's gonna suck because it's a 2-hour drive. Palm Springs supposed to be like 110 degrees. Like it's gonna be hard work tomorrow.
God.
Yeah, some of them are chill, some of them
waves
aren't.
are getting wild.
The nectar of the gods. These sugar-free ones are definitely getting to me. I won't even bullshit. And I'm not really a big energy drinker, but like when they're free, right? And I usually drink water because I'm a cheap person and I don't like to spend money on myself. So when you have the option of sugar-free drinks, you're like, well, oh, Nova just lost it for the first time today. Looks like we have, Skinny got kicked. That's what happened, right? Yeah. Thank you very much, Hillary. By the way, how are you? The stash is expanding. I know. I need to shave the rest so that the stash can shine. You know, the stash isn't shining right now. It's not really like present, if you will. It's scummy too. Damn, bummer. More technical drifting, Rare Thunder. To answer your question, I would recommend anything under 500 horsepower is great here. And a good trick to technical drifting is running stock tires because they're extremely slick, and that gives you a lot more leeway when tandeming and in close proximity to another car and braking and stuff. So it's just a technique that most of us use is stock tires, and then we run under 500 horsepower. And I mean, a lot of guys run stock engines. You'll see some guys running stronger engines for comp, but when it comes to tandeming and stuff like that, definitely lower horsepower stock tires. Trying to think, I have a YouTube video. If you hit exclamation point YouTube video, I have my whole tuning for one of my favorite drift cars up on the YouTube page. You getting a wheel, Matt? Let's fucking go, bro. 2 months into having that wheel, it's gonna take your skill level up to something ridiculous. Yeah, we'll start tryouts here. It's been 15 minutes. We'll give it 15 more minutes. At the 30-minute mark, we'll start tryouts. So A class? I mean, I guess so. I'm not really sure how the classes all powder out.
Most lobbies,
yeah, about
like,
A
don't
class.
allow. They're like A and B classes for like people like Lily San and
right.
Like, there's a bunch of lobbies that only allow those classes. So
I think Hillary said she could.
Example.
I can actually come and play online. That's awesome, Hillary. Do you want to try out? I mean, you're kind of already on Team Rev as like cheerleader flag girl, but like, do you want to try out for a driver spot? You think you're ready for that? You been practicing? Brian is just like, go, go, go. Him and that boss, dude.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, bro. Can we start calling your car El Jefe? Like the boss.
El Jefe?
The boss.
Yeah. Oh, is that like something from like
That's what they call Pablo Escobar. Pablo.
Oh, I never.
Yeah, El Jefe.
Learned much about that guy.
What? Man, interesting individual. I'm not saying he's a good person, but an interesting individual.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff about him. I saw that, like, I've seen some things, so I kind of know stuff about him. I just don't know too much about him.
There it is. Little quarter panel action.
Yep, right there at the end.
Yes, sir. Dude, I'm still figuring out drifting.
I'm like loving this thing though.
Y'all gonna have a giggle and a half. All right, let me get in the drift zone. We will try out for the. All right, yeah, if you want to, that's awesome. The criteria for tryouts are all in my Discord. If you hit exclamation point Discord in chat, that'll show you my Discord, and then just go to the tryouts channel. It's got all the information, the track, how I'm gonna grade it, everything you need to know, how your car should be set up, is in there. I don't think I even have restrictions for cars. Like, if you can do this course and do the requirements with whatever car, as long as it's a rear-wheel drive drift car. Can I rate your NSX? Not something I usually do. It looks good. This orange one over here, right? That's that NSX, yeah. It looks dope. It's got a really gnarly wing. Not something I would usually do, but I wouldn't say it looks bad. Thought there was no class restrictions. There's not. He was asking what's a good drift car for this area. And I was generally describing a good drift car, or what I would use to do my tryout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say most people, I'll say this, most people end up using some form of S chassis. That's what I'll tell you.
But you don't even need, that's not even necessary. I mean, you could do it with, you know, that's what most people, then that's.
I mean, we got Pickle here ripping up, what is that, a Cadillac?
Yeah.
Can't tell what that is. Yeah, we got some wild cars out here throwing it down.
Watch out for a greasy kitty, guys.
Oh shoot! Yep. Sorry, kitty. Wasn't looking.
Damn, guys. You're off the team. That's it. Last straw. There's one straw.
Okay,
you broke it.
I'm no longer a driver, but I'm still your guys' commentator.
Oh wow. Technicalities. I'm having your salary.
I don't even get paid yet.
Yeah.
What am I giving you money now when I get my salary
Yeah,
back?
yeah. Now you owe me money. That's how this
Dude,
works.
I'm already giving you
You're already
like a
subbed.
nice welcome package. What else you want?
I'll get you in if we can, Jake. We're at 12 drivers. Oh no, not the salary.
I'm already giving you like a nice family package. What more do you want from me?
Actually, I'm gonna drop my socials in chat if you guys want to check those out. Clips and shit like that. My other life outside of gaming.
So Jake said he was trying to get in.
Yeah, but we're full, right?
Hey Jake, you're in, homie.
Oh, you bounced out.
Just did.
All right, I guess let me just pull you back in. Are you judging? Are you gonna be helping judge today, or you got like I said?
Yeah, I'll judge. Yeah, I'll just wait. Give people. Let them rip it up for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Manual with clutch isn't too difficult, and running manual with clutch gives you a lot more options as a drifter. To be honest with you. As long as you're running some form of manual. Adding clutch gives you more options. You can do it without clutch, but I mean, everyone's going to recommend you go ahead and get used to clutch because the clutch kick or dumping the clutch are very useful techniques when drifting. Dude, absolutely, Lasco. Laying down the thick boy lines, dude. The thick boy lines. I was about to ask you to invite Jake, but I realized you just gave your spot up for Jake. Did Brian leave? We got some trucks out here on the field. That's cool. I was ripping up a van the other day. If you guys saw my latest TikTok, I was ripping up a Ford Transit drift van I put together that I absolutely love. I got a Team Rev wrap for it. I just got to get it on there. By the way, if anyone was wondering, any comp drivers, anybody wondering about the comp roster photographs, those should all be up by the end of next week. So the end of this week, I'm trying to have all the wraps done, and then all the photos will be done by the end of next week. New session? Lobby laggy? Is lobby full? It is full. Is it lagging out on you guys? I didn't notice anything. Fun times trying to learn clutch on controller. Swear. Yeah, because it's a button. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. And it doesn't have, like a depth to it. It's just on or off. DVS pulled out his Peppa the Pig Ford Transit. I'm dead. That's Ben, right? Yeah, that's Ben. All right, guys, 10 more minutes. If you're trying to try out for the team today, if you couldn't get in the lobby, I'd say go get some warm-ups in. Don't even worry about getting in here yet, because I'll be pulling people in one by one for tryouts. We'll be clearing out the lobby. So go ahead and enjoy it. If you're here for tryouts, go ahead and get your runs in. Practice. Thank you very much, Lasco. We appreciate you, man. Always so humble, always trying to give up his spot for new drivers. We appreciate you guys. We really do. And it looks like he gave up a spot for a driver already, so we're going to get Terra Knight in here, the next person in the queue. I don't think I have any more people in the queue, so send... Oh, we got Skinny as well. Sorry about that, Skinny. We'll get you back in. Next, bro. Yeah, and then if you do your own combo, you'll have a clear track. That's a very good point, Onbull. Think big brain in the whole situation. Yeah, why not? I'll hit a new session. Doesn't matter. Not hard to do, right? Yeah, new session coming along. We got Terra Knight in here. We can get Skinny in. You guys get some practice in. God, you guys are ripping it up. The level of drifting I've watched with the people that have been coming back to my stream has just greatly improved over the last 4 or 5 months, and it's fucking awesome to watch. All right. Abuse. I need an adult. Guys, if Lily's here, we should talk her into trying out today. Just to see. Damn, someone killed the pole over there. I can't save you this time, though. But oh my God, Hillary, please save me. I need an adult. Get a couple more laps in with you guys. I didn't need to put the gloves on today, right? Because I'm not officially driving. Oh, here goes the new session. Ma'am! What's up, pupper? What's up,
Well, I mean,
pupperoonie?
you're not competing or anything, but I mean, you're losing like 15, 20 horsepower in those gloves.
I know, dude. I know. Hold on, I gotta show chat the pupperoonie. Malcolm, say hi. Say hi, Malcolm. Say hi. Look, look. No? He just wants the pets. Yes, you do.
Aww.
He just wants the pets, guys. He's very needy. Like, if I stop petting him, watch. Look, he's so needy. He's like, give me the pets, give me the pets. Come on.
That's your brother's dog that like does stuff.
Yeah, he's a jerk. He's not trained, but he's a good puppy. Go on, goofball. Oh, my camera's all fucked up, but it was for the dog. It's not mine. Go on. Try to stream. You know Twitch. You know chat. What are you doing? No, stop. You're gonna rip my headphone cable, man.
Oh no.
Wait, what? It's not my dog. It's my brother's dog. But yeah, we have a dog in the apartment. Can I play? Yeah, dude, if we can get you in here. We're only going to be warming up for the next 5 more minutes, Kyle, and then we're doing team rep tryouts. It's not an open lobby. Today we're doing tryouts for the team, 1 by 1. Got you, Skinny. Let's get in here with these vans, right? Josh and the Stang, huh? It's going to be a late-ass one. Yep. Gotta get that Peppa Pig door, right, chat? Damn, this 240 is going to be... Lily, you better be ready for this 240 at competition, because this thing is just gnarly. I have so much control over this car. Feels like my RX-7 in the early days. Like, oh, man. I'm from Brazil. Hey, what's up, dude? Brazil. Always wanted to visit Brazil, man. Like, what a beautiful fucking place. Your previous score,
Okay.
which was an 80? Did we grade like that back in the beginning? I thought I always did 1 out of 10s.
No.
Huh.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Who was saying that? What's that? Grassy?
I'll
Grassy
allow you
Kitty?
to reverse drift. Yeah, that was, No, that was Terra Knight.
Oh, sorry. Terra Knight that said that.
Mhm.
Okay. Terra got an 8.25 and an 8.
Oh, he said, okay, like an 80. So he's thinking, yeah, his 80. Basically,
Yeah,
it's an 80. Yeah, 80.
82.5.
Gotcha.
Also,
Yeah, you could, dude, come on in and try and beat it. I mean, not that it really, like, does anything, but hey, I would feel the same way. Ben, you can run it in reverse, but I'm not going to, like, give you special treatment, you know what I mean? If you run it in reverse and fuck it up and then say, well, I was in reverse, I'll be like, you decided to do that. Yeah, you guys can try and beat yours, but for sake of time and everything, we're gonna do the new player, like the new people first, and then I was just gonna open up the lobby so you guys can beat your runs, or we can like just cut it there and open up the drift lobby for like an hour or something after practice. I'm down with either one. Thanks for dropping that follow, Slevin. Drift comp automatic. Oh yeah, except for TTV because he proved to me yesterday that he's can drift automatic. He can tandem drift in an automatic. It's actually, oh my god, look at Ben. He actually is just like in the fucking drift trade in reverse. Like, I guarantee you he gets a passing score in reverse, chat. That's why I decided, like, fuck it, he can do it. I wouldn't normally let a new driver do something like that, but I know Ben will probably pass still. Chevy's going good. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. All right, guys, couple more minutes. About 2 more minutes. I'm going to get a run in. That means this lap takes about 30 seconds. Let's see if we can get on Ben's door. You have to be careful when they're reverse drifting because they're steering from the rear. You don't want to hit their steering like angle point. Pause. Oh, nice. Gotta get a little bit. Gotta get a little bit of contact. Hell yeah. So if you guys want to let me know, actually, we'll go ahead and let me know. First one to say I want to go first will get first tryout. I'm going to be cleaning out the lobby here in about 2 minutes. Get your runs in. Get your runs in. What you up to, Brian? Kicking it? He's gone again. This fucking guy.
I'm just eating food, homie.
Ah, how could you? 20 There's 20 other hours in the day, and you choose to eat food when you have a responsibility. No. This guy, chat.
Okay,
No, I'm
buddy. I
kidding.
think you forgot about like the other 3 hours.
No, I'm kidding. If there's anybody I know who's responsible, it's this guy. He juggles like a million things at one time, and somehow all of it turns out pretty good. I for one, cannot do that. I have to focus on like 1 or 2 projects at a time. Okay, wait. I want to go first. Len's going first.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, that's called adulting, so.
Oh, I do have notifications turned off. Thank you very much for that, Unicorn. We turned those off yesterday, guys, because fucking I got botted yesterday. It was fucked. It was super fucked. First time. Super upset about it. Me and Scummy go together? Well, we can't do that. It's a tryout run. Pickle, you can go second. Falling, you can go third. Plays, you can go fourth. Remember your numbers, guys. Thank you very much for that. All right. Literally 1 more minute. I'm getting a run in. If I named you as the first and second driver, I'll go back and check, but I'm going to keep you guys in the convoy. Maybe just the first. I don't want anyone acting crazy on the track. If I have to ask someone to get off the track, you're immediately going to get kicked. Keep that in mind, guys. My time is valuable too, so please don't waste it. My game crashed. No worries, no worries. Yeah, Josh, we'll get you toward the end. What if we tandem the whole thing perfectly? Well, that's not the point. The tryouts are laid out. Like, that would be impressive, no doubt. Like, clip that shit, you know, and post it. I'm using the G920, Matt. Grass Kitty wants 5th. Alrighty. So who did we, who was the, I think it was Len, right? That said first. Yes, Len. Alright, I'm gonna let these guys finish up their run. We're gonna clear out the convoy except for Len. Might get one on Friday. Well, it's gonna be winter Friday, Matt. So I think I'm gonna play No Man's Sky for stream Friday because it's gonna be winter. I believe you're third. Yes, Falling. I think Pickles is second. Falling is third. And I can scroll back up in chat and check. You want to rerun Unicorn? Or you? I'm confused. Can I get a number? Yeah. So we had someone is 5th. You could be 6th, Skinny. Yeah, Grass Kitty got 5th. Skinny, you could be 6th. If I end up if I'm trying to skip you, if I forget about you, scream at me in chat. Be like, no, it's my turn. Yeah, you are second. You can go last if you want to, bro. I'm shaking. Calm down, brother. Calm down. You get 2 runs. You know what I mean? So that first run, use that first run as just something to just get out there, and then you know maybe use the second run to just improve on what you did in the first run. Thank you very much, bro. Scummy, I'm not sure. We'll end up going 1 by 1. Just hang out. You'll definitely get. I'm gonna stay on until we get everybody. So it's not like a time limit thing. Like we'll get everybody a tryout. Time for me to whip out my motivational words. Are these solo runs? Yeah, they're just solo tryout runs. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna start clearing out the convoy, guys.
Alright, once you got it cleared, you want to shoot me an invite?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
Len, you'll be staying in here. Oh, I don't want to kick you from club. I almost kicked you from club. Whoops. Unicorn? Oh, well, I'll keep you in here, Unicorn. That way you can just keep an eye on things. I don't believe I have a horsepower restriction, bud. I don't think so. Do I, Brian? Do I have a horsepower restriction? Don't think so.
I actually think you might.
Do I? For tryouts? Maybe.
You posted the tryout info.
Okay, maybe.
Yes, you do.
How much is it?
500
Yep.
horsepower max, at
500
least
horsepower
2,000
max.
pounds, no class restriction, rear-wheel drive only.
Okay. See, there's your specs. Thank you very much for checking that, man. I appreciate you.
Of course.
You're talking to me through the translator right now? Hey, it's not doing too bad. The grammar's on point. Yeah, guys, all this information has been posted for like a week and a half, just to give you a heads up. So that way you guys, and I do that so that you can build your car in practice. You know what I mean? It's tough to have to do it day of. Yeah, but we did yours, Josh, at the Needle. So the Needle had a different requirement. This is parking lot. You know what I mean? Guys, don't be nervous. This is just a couple of solo runs. Don't push it too hard unless you're very comfortable with your car, but try and do the very best you can, of course. I know the feeling. I also get nervous during competitions, but it's all about having fun. So there's some motivational words coming from Lasco, a Team Dank driver who I've competed against. The man was so nervous to drive against me, and I was nervous too, but then he beat me, right? So, like, those nerves are a good thing, right? Because it keeps you on edge, but have confidence in your practice, have confidence in your driving. Len, when you're ready, man, we'll have you line up here on the parking lot. I'll show you exactly where you can start. We're basically just going to start right up here on the grout, right up here on the street, right when you pass off the dirt. So that's where you're going to be. He said, I beat you twice. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not throwing myself under the bus. I talked you up a bit. Give me some credit. He did beat me twice, guys. Okay, the information, like I said, is in the Discord. But to answer your question, you get two runs at your tryout, and we take the best score of the two. No, you're good, Lasco. I know you're kidding, bro. I know you're kidding. All right, Len's lined up. I'm gonna jump into drone mode. How you feeling, Brian? You looking good? You feeling good?
Yeah, feeling good. Homie, about to finish up my chicken and my potatoes. So
All right, let's check
parking
out
up
his
top
car.
in the
Oh
judging
my
booth.
god, this car is fucking beautiful. Full on waifu. I love it. S13. I love it.
Ooh, the wifey.
Yeah, that's fine. You can run 501 if you absolutely need that extra 1 horsepower, bro.
I don't know what that one horse is gonna do, but
Yeah,
use
they're
it, I
separate,
guess.
Scummy. You'll do one, and then you'll get to kind of like recoup, and then do the second one.
Yeah. Hey, no, before we start, who's covering what on the judging?
So I was gonna basically try and cover everything. If you want to watch clipping zones, that'd be great for the style point.
Flipping? You
Yeah.
got it? Yeah, let me pull up your map, because I know we use different maps.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, I'm good.
And we'll use those for style. So I'm gonna be watching for tire drops, spinouts, and angle and speed consistency. All right,
Okay, wow,
Len.
you're doing a lot.
Huh? No, that's what we've
You're
always
doing
done.
a lot.
Oh, you mean judging it? Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Whenever you're
Yeah,
ready, Len, you
yeah.
are welcome to take it. Here we go.
Okay.
Sending it. I should have asked if he wanted commentary. Let's stay quiet on
Yeah.
this first round.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right, all right. A nice run from Len the Demon. Let us know in chat if you mind commentary. Oh, you can do the speaking thing for me, by the way. He actually said it in chat. All right, give us 1 second while we determine the score on that first run. I saw a couple slight tire drops. It's not anything dramatic or gnarly, and you were coming in for those inside zones, so I'm only going to take a half point on that, putting you at 9.5. There was obviously no spinouts there. You had pretty good consistency and speed. The angle was pretty good. It looked like it got a little risky there at times, a little deep, but you held it. I'm going to take just a 2.5 just in that and the consistency on angle there. But that still leaves you with a 9.25. And then Brian is going to be judging on clipping points, and you can't lose points in clipping points. You can only gain points. So Brian might end up giving you some
Oh,
points back here.
okay, so I don't take away points here
No. You
anymore.
only give points. So like if they hit enough or they looked
Okay.
good doing it, their style was good. You know what I mean? You're like the FD aspect of it. You're my hype man, bro.
Yeah. Okay,
Take it easy, Carl.
so there definitely were,
Dude,
let's see,
Ash
oh,
join
hold
Team
on.
Rev. Please join Team Rev, Ash.
Looking at it, there were a few zones missed. I just corrected my view because for a second, I thought the starting line was on the right side of the photo I'm looking at, not the left. So
Okay.
I'm quickly correcting my view on this.
No worries.
Um, there still were some areas missed. There
Okay.
still were some of those outer zones that didn't get
And you can
hit.
give a percentage of
Uh,
a point or none at all, entirely up to you.
yeah, so I think they did. Len did good on those inside clips. It looked great in the transition. It looked really good. Transition, got to both inside clips. That looked really good. Going on initiation and swinging around
Oh,
the
I know,
second loop.
as.
It looked good on those inside clips.
Hmm.
So I'll give up like I guess I could give up a quarter point just because
Quarter
some of those
point.
outer zones were a bit more crucial outer zones that were
Fuck
missed. So
yeah.
I'll give a quarter.
Fuck yeah, a quarter point, putting you back at a 9.5 for your first run, Len. Well fucking done, bro. And a big shout out to Asbro for stopping by and stream. He's shouting out Scummy. He's shouting out Ben. I dropped a link in there. If you guys want to go drop him a follow, he is probably one of the biggest Forza Drift streamers. Really fucking cool dude. We all know him. He stops by and hangs out with all the smaller streamers like myself. Really humble and cool ass dude. Thanks for being here, Asbro. All right, Len. That's a 9.5. So the way we run this is you're welcome to take your second run and do better if you want to try and beat that score, or we're going to take the 9.5 as it's the highest as of yet, so you can pull off the track, or you can go ahead and attack that second run whenever you're ready, brother. Who's Ash? I'm dead. All right, he's taking that second run. Let's see it in the S13 Coupe,
Going for it.
the waifu rap that I so very much love. Sending it. Oh, man. Potential to do far better on this run here, Len. Killing it, brother. Oh yeah, bring it in. Bring it in nicely. There it is. There it is. We'll get right into judging that because
Wow.
that was an even better run, man. No doubt. You took away all those tire drops off the run. I saw a little bit of a catch up, I think right before or after the transition it was on angle, so I'm going to take a 0.25 for that. But as for speed consistency, spinning out obviously didn't happen, and I didn't see any tire drops. So that leaves you with a 9.75 on my end, and then some potential to earn some points with Brian. So let's see what he has to say. You get 2 runs,
Okay.
Pickle.
Yeah. So I did have my own little lag at the beginning, but I was able to quickly look at your stream
Okay.
to see where Len was. Looked good on that first anti clip at initiation. Looked nice and smooth. But then as I got back, like I pretty much the lag stopped right at like after initiation. So bit missing those two outer zones as you swing around at the end of the first loop. Good on the transition just like last time. Very consistent runs here. And then swooping back around, got nice more into those outer pockets after transition. It looked really good there into the inside. So I'm gonna give. I mean, am I able to give points that put it past 10 or?
Yeah, you can go all the way up to 1 whole point. Yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a half point from
All
me.
right.
So.
Yeah, so you can go all the way up to 11 is the max, right? So if you get a perfect 10
Um,
run and then you did great on your style and hit all the clipping points, a solid 11 now is the total score. So that's going to put him at what, a 10.25 with a 975
yep.
plus a point 0.5. 10.25 run. Even better than your first run, Len. Congratulations and welcome to the team. I'll be adding you as a friend on Xbox and sending you a club invite a little bit later on this evening when I send out everybody. So well done, man. We're gonna go ahead and push you out of the convoy and get our next driver in here. Who was it that was second? You guys want to let me know in chat who
Pickle.
that was? Pickle. Pickle, you ready for this, man?
Pickle.
You ready for this, bro? All right.
Pickle on the
Well
nickel.
done. Len already popped out. Thank you for doing that, Len. I appreciate it. Already handling it, my man. Welcome to the team, bro. Welcome to the team. Some solid fucking runs. Pickle, I'm sending you an invite now. I'm not ready, but I'm good. 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 Oh, okay. Lasco's right. Stay calm. Stay calm. All right. That's what it's all about. You know, parking lot. You've been here. You've ripped this up. You probably ripped it up with me or Az or Brian. Like, you know these guys. Stay calm. Stay calm. Got to man up. Got to do it to him.
While you take a second to get him in here, I'm gonna run my plate back to the kitchen.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. I'm going to run around real quick on controller. I don't do this often, chat. What gear am I even in iron first? Got some outside zones out here. We got an inside zone right here. Inside zone right here. Little outside zone out here. Looks like I missed most of it there. Got an outside zone here. inside zone here, outside zone here, push through the power transition, and basically just finish your run. Is how those clipping points are going to look. No commentary. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Understand staying focused. I totally get that. Pickle is lining up. Let you get lined up on the road there, Pickle. I'll jump into drone mode. We're waiting on Brian to get back, and we'll run this. Sounds good, Ben. Sounds good. I'm doing my own runs in between waiting for you guys to get the runs. Hell yeah. What's up, Lepeka? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing better today. Oh, what is this thing? This thing is gnarly. It's a Chevy. It's not an. I almost called it an Impala.
Alright, I'm ready.
Brian, do you know what car this is? It's a Chevy something.
Oh, Chevy, not an
Old
Impala?
Nova. Josh is saying it's an old Nova. Hell yeah.
Looks like an Impala.
Yeah, we can wait till it stops raining if you prefer. No problem. I'll definitely, I get that. Chevrolet Nova 2. Thank you very much, chat. I appreciate you guys. Everybody hit me up. How much points need to get high, Nova? What?
If we're waiting,
To get a high?
then
I'm confused. Oh no, I recognize that transit van. Yeah, you guys can run while we wait for the rain to stop. What's up, Gaming Bear? I am really bad at drifting. This man is really good at lying. No, no worries, no worries, Lasco. I'll try and run, depending on how long tryouts run today, we'll try and get, at least an hour of open lobby in. Too fast for you. I like it. Thanks so much for the follow, dog.
yeah. Also, Nova, just a heads up, probably gonna have to dip somewhere between 2 to 2:30, so I have enough time to do my thing before a haircut. So,
Certainly.
because I'm getting that fresh cut later.
No worries. Thanks for repping the team, dude. I appreciate it. Tokyoken. Thank you so much for the follow. Pickle, I would prefer you didn't. We've had a lot of practice time. You've had a lot of time to be ready. I understand you're nervous, but that's why we did. We did the practices earlier. It's all right, man. Just stay confident. You're a good driver. You play a lot. You got this.
Oh, are we running Pickle now?
Yeah, he's gonna be running. We're waiting for the rain to stop.
Oh, okay.
May I join the sesh? Lepeka, we're doing the tryout, so I'm trying to keep it slimmed down as much as possible. Well, no, I'll pull you in here. Do me a favor, though, Lepeka. Don't let me have to ask you to get off the track. Just keep an eye on what's going on. Be aware of your surroundings. I know you will be, so I'm inviting you in. If you want to keep an eye on the runs, too, stay in drone mode. Let me know if you see anything. If I say there was no tire drop and there was one you saw, let me know in chat, Lepeka. Thank you very much for helping out today. I drift throwing my analog stick in the air and catching it. Basically, that's how you do it. That's the technique, right? Throw your controller across the room and hope you do a drift.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Any recommendations? It's gonna be tough coming for the physics difference because I played some CarX Tokyo. Fun game, but the physics are so much more, forgiving in CarX. So coming to Forza, I would say just put the practice in because if you were a good drifter in CarX, you certainly can be in Forza. You're just gonna have to get used to the physics, is all. So just put in the practice, is what I would say. Do I yeet my keyboard? Yeah, dude, I was watching this streamer who straight broke it. He was gambling. He's like this crazy streamer. I don't know how he didn't get banned. Like, he was gambling and drinking and breaking shit. It was crazy. Pro gamer move. I guess
I
it's
wish I
gonna
could've
rain
checked out that
eternally. It's just
stream.
gonna rain for a fucking year. We're not gonna
Yeah,
get to do
it's.
Pickles tryout.
I'm gonna say.
Oh,
I
is
mean,
it clearing up? Is it clearing up? I could be speaking too soon, but I think it's clearing up. The sun will come out tomorrow. You can bet your bottom set of tires that tomorrow. Yeah, I'll stop doing that. That was weird.
oh, clearing up. Oh,
All right,
clearing
I'm
up.
jumping back into drone mode. I'm gonna get lined up,
Yep.
show
Let me
off
let
this
me
Chevy
pull up back
Nova.
to the judge's booth.
All right, let's show it off a little bit. She certainly is cute. She certainly is cute. Interesting choice for a car too. Let me know when you're ready, Brian. Hold on 1 second, Pickle.
Yep.
Dr. Downs, thanks for being
Yeah,
here,
I'm
fellow
good to
Team
go,
Red
homie.
member.
I am all good, ready to go.
All right, you got the green light, Mr. Pickle. Let us know, man. Take your run whenever you're ready. All right, take it easy, Gaming Bear. Much love, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Played some No Man's Sky with Dr. Downs last night. Was having a lot of fun. Okay. First run by Pickle, and
All
not a
right.
bad run. I want to say we'll start with tire drop. I saw what almost was a tire drop over here into the exit of this corner, in the entrance of this corner, but you had your weight shifted to the outside tires, therefore your tire just kind of floated over it. And when that happens, I consider that a skill move, even if you didn't mean to do it. So I'm not going to take any points on that. I did see a little bit of inconsistency with the speed coming out of the transition, so we're going to take a 0.5 for that. And then what else am I looking at? Your style and angle was pretty good. I saw a couple corrections on angle, so we're gonna take a 0.25. So that's just a 9.25 as of right now. We didn't see any spinouts. And there was that little bit of tire drop at the end. So what does that put us at?
Because there's a double tire at the end, so
Yeah,
how
double
much is taken
tire.
off per tire?
Um,
So
it's
if you take off,
0.25, so that's a 0.5. Yeah, for that tire drop.
so you're
And then
saying
the
that
inconsistent in speed.
875.
No, because it's half a point for both the tire drops, and then a 0.25 for the inconsistent speed, and then a 0.25 for the inconsistent angle. So it's a 9 from me. What's a tire drop? That's when
Oh,
your tire drops off
gotcha.
the course into the dirt.
Gotcha. Okay. For me, saw some
Oh, I'm
good
sorry,
clipping.
8.75. Yeah, 8.75.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8.75 sounds right. Um, for me, there were definitely some missed zones. I wasn't the biggest fan of the transition. Just on the inner clip two, there is kind of seeming more of just like steering around it, less of having that
Okay.
transition on time to hit it right there. It seemed like a very late transition for me. And then, of course, there were still a couple other missed zones, so I don't really feel comfortable throwing on extra points
No
for those
worries. He's got a
zones.
second run. No worries at all. No worries. But that's a solid run there with an 8.75. And I agree with you, Lepeka. That one, thank you for saying that. That was a little bit tiny, so I'm just going to not deduct on that. Yeah. But an 8.75 is a passing run, Pickle. So you can take that run and walk, or you can try and beat it with your second run, and why not? It's not going to count against you. So if you want to, you can line up and take your second run, my man, or pull off to the side, letting us know you're ready to join Team Rev with that score right there. Thanks for dropping the follow, Chicken Nugs. How much is a passing run? 7.25. And I know that some people might think it's like easy to get through the tryouts, but you have to understand what I'm trying to do with Team Rev is get people in here that are interested in drifting and then build them up, like help them get better. You know what I mean? If they can get through this course with a passing run, then they have potential and they're willing to learn is how I see it, and that means we can get them in Team Rev and make them even better than they already are. You know what I mean? It is an odd choice. It is an odd choice, but you are ready. We're ready when you are, Pickle. Whenever you're ready for your second run. You can definitely try out Chicken Nugs. I would join the Discord and read the specs and rules real quick. Explanation point Discord. Go to tryout and read the specs and rules. Len or Pickle is shooting it for his first run. A little bit of
In the
that.
second run,
Second run. Thank you very much. I get a little confused. Oh no! Oh no! Do you want to You want to finish it out, or you want to just call it right there? Because you do have the passing run, so no matter what happened on this run, you have a spot on Team Rev. It's no big deal, bro. You made the team, so like we're gonna help you work on that. Like we're gonna get you to the point where you like these are solid 10 runs every time. Yeah, your first run counts as a passing run. You scored an 8.75. So, I mean, from there, welcome to the team, Pickle. Honest trying to improve that score, but we will help you improve that skill on the team. Training with us now, you'll be able to come to the offline practices. You'll be able to chat with us in VC and whatnot. So, welcome to the team, Pickle. Laying it down with some solid runs. We've seen some serious improvement. Guys, this guy actually was here last month and tried out last month. Barely didn't make it and was like, I'm coming back next month, and he certainly did. So, I'm really stoked to add you to the team. And congratulations, man. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and pop him out and move along the list. Falling, you are next.
this person's name Falling.
It is Falling FNT. Failing, sorry, Failing FNT. I keep calling him Fall. I'm so sorry. I've been pronouncing your name wrong
Okay.
the whole time. I'm a jerk. And good luck. Welcome, Pickle. Well done, man.
I'm just trying to make sure I keep record of each driver and their scores.
I really appreciate you doing that. I should probably be
Yeah,
doing that.
of course.
I do appreciate you, Lepeka. Thank you very much. Yeah, we can have you coming back. If you like doing this, we can have you here for every tryout. It helps me out a lot. And eventually, maybe even have you covering one of the judges' angles, which would be nice too. Failing's going next. So I'm going to get him an invite. You want to send me a message, Failing? Just so I have you right at the top. I don't remember exactly what your handle. Oh, here it is. It's Esh. Gotcha. Sending you an invite now. Yeah, it helps, guys. When you send your invites, go ahead and put your Twitch name in the message, so that way I know who you are from Xbox. It's a lot. It helps. Failing did that, and I knew exactly who it was. Sure, Lasco. We could do a friendly judge run at the end of all this. Well done, man. Well done, Pickle. All right, Failing is here. I'm gonna jump in Dromo. We're gonna come check out this car, see what we got for us. This I'm looking at a Mazda. Yes, is this a RX-8? It's a RX-8. Interesting. Not a drift car we see a lot of, but I really like the
Kyle
pinstriping on
Mohan
this.
style.
Dude, is that like stock with the car? That black pinstriping they've done, or is that a? That's got to be a livery, right? That's sick. I like that accent, dude. That looks really cool. That's a dope ass car. Look at those brake calipers lit. The brake pads are just burning hot. All right, Esh Failing. So you know how this goes, man. We are all set up. Brian, you good to go?
I'm all good, homie.
All right, whenever you're ready, man. Take it away.
Oh my god. Flames spitting out like crazy.
Okay, Esh Failing. Not a bad
All
run. Not a
right.
bad run. Keeping it on a course, keeping some good angle going through there. To go ahead and jump into the judging portion of your run, we did see some tire drop there in the first corner. And there was looked like you were fighting to kind of hold that angle a bit. The speed consistency looked okay, so I'm not going to take points on that. But there were a few times where that angle was being fought for, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a half point for the angle, and then a 0.25 for that tire drop up there, putting you at well. Might need to rethink this system here. It's spitting out some pretty high scores. Because there is some things I think you can improve on, especially with controlling this car. So I'm actually just going to overwrite that and give you a score of 8.75 because I think you could probably improve in a second run, but that is a passing run right there. Brian, do you want to say anything about the 8.75?
Yeah, also my own thing as far as clipping zones, did good.
Unicorn
Definitely missed
says
a
a
few.
9. Unicorn says a 9. He's like, I think that was a 9 run. I'll give you the
Like, I'm
9. I'll give you
definitely
the 9, Failing. I'll give you the 9.
I've been noticing like consistency in some of these like outer zones. I mean, they're not the easiest to get hit, but it is stuff we want to see. In my eyes, as a judge that's been doing this with over 1,000 different drivers, you kind of find these zones that are like really crucial, and some of those were missed. Did decently well in the transition. Inner clip two there went a little deeper than I want to see, brought it back on the same inner clip across the finish line. Looked a lot better, but just due to some of those crucial outer zones, I don't feel comfortable throwing on it any extra points.
No worries, no worries. That's a solid 9, so it's a passing run. Chat kind of is with me on that. Everyone agrees it's between an 8 and a 9 run, so definitely not too bad. Esh Failing, and that is passing. So if you'd like to pull off now and take your team spot, or you want to try and improve that and get that second run in, that should take some of the nerves off if you had any. You've already got the ticket onto the team. Just enjoy it and knock out a second run. See what you can do without the nerves. Yeah, Az is completely disagreeing with us. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and just take that 9 score and give it to him. Thank you so much for trying out Failing. I think there's a lot we could be working on. I'd love to see you at the offline practices if you have time. I've been doing those on Monday, but I will be changing that up, so just keep an eye on the Discord. But I'd love to see you at the offline practices. I think there's a lot we could work on, just you and me, and then there's some other drivers who could probably teach you a lot too. But like there's definitely some improvement to be made. But welcome to the team, my man. Solid run. Thanks for trying out, dude. I appreciate you. Well, yeah, I know you're being honest. I'm just saying it's disagreeing with what we're saying. There's nothing wrong with it. But that's your honest opinion. I totally understand. Like I said, I was saying a little bit earlier, as the point of this is to get people on, right? And then we can help them improve. You know what I mean? Who's up third? I think it was Scummy or Skinny. Somebody. Matt, you can try out again toward the end, Matt, because you've already tried out. Oh, we're gonna
Well,
go ahead
remember
and
this
get.
was third, so it's fourth.
Huh? This was third. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope this live zone doesn't start here. I'm fourth. Got you, brother. We're gonna pull you in right now. There's Omble's message. Will you send me another message, please? Can't find your DM. There it is. Never mind, I found it. There you go, bud. See you in just a second. You did a great job. You did a great job failing. And I think if you stick with us and you practice with us and you play with us in the next month or two, you'll be right here with us at this skill level. Because people always ask, like, what's the key? What's the secret? What do you do? I play a lot. I practice a lot. What's up? Special sauce is in a good tune. What happened? Yeah, Lasco. Team Dank's always welcome to come around. There he is. There he is. I'm going to switch up to drone mode and go check out this ride. The Stang. Is this the fastback, if I'm not mistaken, or the boss? It's one of the two, right? It's got the panels on the back, so I think it's the fastback.
I think it's the
68.
boss.
Could be the boss, but that's a 69 or 68. I can't remember. I'm close. I know I'm close. He would like some silence during his runs. Absolutely. We'll be quiet.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Silence.
68. Thanks, Josh. Everybody's driving some dope shit today. That's very true. That's true. 68 Boss 302. Fuck yeah. Let's check it out. Revolution. He's got a Revolution on it, dude. That's fucking dope. Little monster tag having Revolution on it. Big shout out for that. We got some tags on the back playing with. Oh, that's dope. All right, man. We're lined up. Brian, you ready, brother?
I'm always ready, homie.
All right. Whenever you're ready, plays. You're welcome to start up on the street if you want to. It's not going to affect you, but if you want the speed or whatever, wherever you want. Whenever you're ready, man, start that run off. I think you are one of the first people to try out with an RX-8. Getting that engine fired up. A solid run from Deshem plays. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It could be Deshem plays. Getting right into the judging, man. Once again, a solid run. I did see some tire scope over dirt, but your weight was shifted. I don't think I saw that tire hit the kitty litter whatsoever, so we're not going to take points on that. There was a small bit of a choke up right here, and I'm going to take a 0.25 just because there's nowhere else in your run, too, that I think I could take points off. So that leaves you with a 9.75 on my rating scale with a very, very solid first run plays. Brian, do you have anything to add to that?
Yes. So first off, have to say it. From
And
the
it's an
judging perspective
automatic,
of looking.
guys. Hold on. Sorry, Brian, to interrupt you. That was an automatic
homie.
chat. That was an automatic. Go
Okay,
ahead,
so
brother.
look at the position, the fact, remember I'm a judge who's currently looking at clipping points. I'm used to looking at everything, but I'm only looking at clipping points, and they looked really well. First run, I've seen someone get the entirety of that outer zone before ripping it into that transition zone.
It's a tough one.
Looks very
Yeah.
smooth through transition. There was a bit of angle and stability there, but of course that's not my department. And hit both clipping points, so I'm happy there. Definitely missed that second outer zone after transition. It was still fine. That's definitely one of those more commonly missed. Definitely a difficult one to hit. So I'm not worried about that one, but was able to swing it out for that touch and go there right after. Brought it in for the inside clip and carried it all the way out to what I consider touch and go 5, which comes right before the power alley. So I frickin' love the run. I am giving a 0.75 for those clipping zones because it was incredible.
Awesome, dude.
So
That's gonna put you at a 10.5, I believe, dude. Wait, no, you said or ten point
Yeah.
two five, 10.25. Oh, no, you're giving him
Wait,
7.5. Yeah, you're giving him a 7.5. So
I'm giving a
10.5.
7.5.
Yeah, okay, a 10.5 run. Wow, Desham. Scoring up over that unicorn. I agree with you, and we'll probably work that into the next one. Big raid coming in from Warner Bros. I want to welcome all the raiders, 15 viewers. What is up, guys? Thank you so much, Warner Bros. Fellow Team Revolution member. We're doing Team Revolution tryouts today, Raiders. Desham's about to take his second run. So we're about to get back into that. Thank you so much for the follow, East Musician, and all of them that are coming in. He's on automatic. Yeah, he came in yesterday and was like, dude, I drift automatic. And I was like, whatever. And then he came out in tandem with us and was like, you mind if I use an automatic? And I was like, if that works for you, we obviously don't recommend it, but if it works for you, go for it. And he did. Here he goes with the second run. First run was passing. Let's see what he can do with the second. Obviously passing. Not a bad second run. I'm gonna
Wow.
say right off the top, it definitely didn't hold a candle to that first run. That was a lot more controlled. It seemed we saw a couple tire drops, some change up on the transition here. So generally, I'm gonna give that like a 9 because there was some change up, fighting the angle a little bit. Your first run was certainly a bit better and a lot more solid on that. It seemed like more in control, but both of those would have been passing runs in my opinion. Brian, you want to go ahead and just grade the clipping points since we're here?
Um, yeah, I have to say, that looked really good. Very similar to that first run, tearing up that first outer zone out of the initiation. Very strong, carrying it all the way, getting the full entirety of it, even looking back at these tire marks, getting it very strong, pulling it all the way, good on those two inside clips you have in the transition zone. Definitely, I saw him a bit stronger, really on where if this was real, we'd have those inner clip cones. It looked really well. Carried it immediately right into that outer zone. Looked very smooth all the way out that outer zone to the touch and go into the inside clip, and then of course carrying it out to what I know is outer zone 5 before the power alley, which
Mm-hmm.
of course in my eyes is not always, I don't look at it too much, but when someone gets out there, it grabs my attention. It
That
grabs what I'm
power
looking
alley. It's
for.
a style point, right?
Yeah,
That's
and
why I
then
added it. Yeah.
well, no, not that one. I'm talking right before the power alley, before that
Oh,
turn. You've
okay.
got that straight. That's what I'm talking about. It's very uncommon to do and rip it there. And then yeah, very strong to the power alley. What personally I like to see, very smooth. Good swinging back through. Got nice, got close to the edge of the road there, which is what I really like to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, honestly, that's like a full point from me there.
A full point. So that would have put him back up to 10. Would have put him right back up to
Yeah.
10. Solid runs today, Desham. And we'll be sending you an invite to the team, dude. Thank you so much for coming out and trying out, and welcome. We're going to go ahead and move on. What is up, East Musician? You definitely can. I think we have like the first 7 guys lined up, but we'll get you in here as like 8 or 9 or however it works out. But Josh, thanks for hanging out and being here, man. I always appreciate the support to the channel. Maybe he's got his gearing changed up, as bro, because you make a very good point about the gears changing over. Maybe he's got his gearing fiddled with a bit. Can I have number 9? We have to get everybody who's new first, and then I'll run everybody else who either wants to improve their run or just wants to have a fun run. We'll do those after we get through everybody. Who is up for 5th run? Anybody remember? I can scroll up and find it. If
Yeah,
it's
I don't know
sideways,
this
they don't
one.
shift. Oh, that's Grass Kitty. All right. Let's see if I can get him an invite. Brian, can you send that invite to Grass Kitty?
Yep, of course.
For some reason, dude, do you have me blocked or something, Grass Kitty? Because I swear we haven't met before this, so there's no reason I'd have you blocked.
All right, there you go, Kitty.
Perfect. Thank you for bringing them in. I appreciate that. Jump over
Of
into drone
course,
mode.
homie.
Check out their ride. I believe, yeah, I think number 7, something like that, or maybe 8. But we're moving along quite well. And Juku Racing, dude. I wish it wasn't raining at nighttime. If you want, we can wait out this rain. Um, Grass Kitty, it's totally up to you.
Ooh, S14 is the look, I believe.
Okay.
Hard to tell in the nighttime.
Hmm? This is Forza. That's what I always play. We're running tryouts for the team. Yeah, when it's night. Yeah, and when it's not. Yeah, that map does look like GTA. You can't see shit at night. It's so dark on my monitor. Yeah, yeah. Running tryouts for the team today. This guy's about to try out for the team.
All right, so are we waiting for the rain?
Yeah. Well, let's see. East Musician's confusing. He hasn't said. I'm Ascend It. He said he's Ascend It. All right. Well, thank you for the
All
follow
right. Oh,
earlier,
oh
and
shoot.
thank
Let
you
me
for
get
that
back in my
follow.
technical
We're good.
position then.
Yeah, no problem. I want to. Sorry, John. What was your question? Oh, okay. To be fair, I started Forza on automatic and drifted until I found Nova and Asbra. So Nova and Asbra were the ones who got Dr. Downs to switch. And then I saw a follow up here. Main AEX. Thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, we were talking through that. Wordy, thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and let Grease Kitty get these runs in. Looks like he's in the S14.
Yep.
I do
I'm good to
believe.
go.
I like this green on it. Whenever you're ready, Grease Kitty, take it away for your first run, my man.
Watching Greece.
John's watching you. Blonde John's watching you.
Nervous.
All right, throwing it nice. He's muted up so we can commentate, Brian.
Ooh. Oh yeah, very nice. All the way on the extent of that outer zone. Getting nice into that instant clip. Good transition all the way into that next inner clip. Right next to the cone. Keeping it nice and smooth. A little bit shallower than we want to see on that outer zone. Doesn't get to the touch and go, but pulls out all the way to touch and go 5. That's what draws my attention right there into the power rally here. Right on that inside clip. Taking the exit there across the finish line. Very smooth, very solid run there from Greasy Kitty.
Yeah. I saw a little bit of a checkup and like a speed. I think that might have been coming out of the transition if I remember correctly. A little bit of a checkup, so I'm going to take a 0.25 for that. It looks like there was some really close tire drops, but they weren't drops. They looked just fine, so I'm not going to take any points in that. Your speed looked good. I'm not going to take any points there, so that's just going to be a 0.25 reduction from 10, leaving it at a 9.75, and then whatever Brian has to say about those clipping zones.
Yeah,
Let's go
very
crates.
smooth. Definitely caught off guard because I was eating an apple and I had to commentate, but definitely very smooth run, all over that first outside zone, getting nice and smooth, keeping it nice and close to the edge of the road there. You get to where you start leaving it, and, Kitty is, not even an inch of road left of where that tire was. Very smooth. I love getting to see that where they're right there on the edge.
Riding the edge. It's exciting.
They're touching with that separation. They're like right there on the line. They're having some fun with it, getting, ready to dangle off there. I love getting to see that. Very smooth, got nice, had some good angle on that first inside clip. Very smooth transition as they switch the back around to the next inside. So, right there where I wanted to see, if we had a cone there, you'd like that cone shake a little bit with that front bumper, that bumper cover just tapping it very smooth where I want to see cars. Drawed it back out, but then did go shallow into that next section, missed the outer zone and that touch and go, hit the inside clip, carried it out to outer zone 5, touch and go 5, what I love seeing. Very strong in the power rally, and then of course that final outer zone cross the finish line. Loved seeing that. I'm gonna give like a 0.5 because I'm in the middle here between a 0.5 and a 0.75, but I'm leaning a bit more towards 0.5.
All right, we'll throw the 0.5 on there to a 9.75, leaving you with a 10.25. Dude, a solid first fucking run, Grass. I don't know if you want to go by Greasy or Grassy, but either way, Kitty fucking killed it. You want to set it up for your second run, you are absolutely welcome. Big shout out to Jay Driss for chilling here. Well, I had a 9.75 plus your 0.5.
Okay, so that's a 10.2.
Thank you, East Musician. Thank you very much. What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother? Just call me Kitty. I gotcha. Whenever you're ready, my man. Oh, looks like Jay's going to want to be hooking you up with that livery unicorn. Revving it up. Revving it up. Let's see it.
All right, commentary time. All right, let's see. Good, strong initiation, a little bit of distance there on that inside clip, all the way into that outer zone. Tire on the line.
Greased
Heck yeah,
it.
strong angle all over that inside clip on the first half. I'm like, ooh, a little bit late transition, missing that inside clip, but getting out in that outer zone, what I want to see. Very smooth, missing that inside clip a little bit. All over touch and go 5. That's the attention grabber for me. Nice with the power rally, ripping it all over that outer zone on the edge of the road.
Oh my god, that was quite the stylish run, Greasy Kitty. I'm gonna go ahead and just say, besides that little late transition, which I'm gonna take just a 0.25 for, 100% solid run, dude. So putting you at a 9.75 once again, and that's before what Brian has to say. Oh, you working late, Jay.
All right.
50-point run, hands down. What's up, Jake?
Okay. So, as you could probably tell from the commentary, I was loving it in that run.
Oh, yeah, he was giving you what you wanted, for sure.
Yeah. Tires, I mean, I'm looking back here at these tire marks. they're all over the edge. All over the edge, you know. The tire mark, the tire mark is where dirt meets the road. It's fantastic. It's right there on the edge. What I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Right on that first inside transition clip, like I said, late transition, so it missed that. So Kitty missed that second one, but instantly pulled it all the way. The outer zone and the touch and go following it, all out there. Missed that next inside clip, but of course hit the attention grabber and just showed me what they could do in outer zone touch and go 5 before going to the power alley and getting right there at the edge of the road across the finish line, which I gotta say was fantastic. So I'm dropping a .75 on that.
Fuck yeah, dude. A .75, putting you at a little bit higher than your first run to a 10.5. Very fucking solid run, Greasy Kitty. A very warm welcome to Team Revolution. I'll be sending you an invite to the club a little bit later. I'll add you on Xbox, and then I'll send you an invite to the club. Thanks for popping out of the convoy for me. I appreciate you saving me a little bit of time there. And thanks for being here to try out. Well done, man. Well done. Thanks for dropping the follow, Brid. How you doing? How you doing? I'm new here, really enjoying the stream. Dude, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. That's what it's all about. If you can't improve, then why try again? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. That should always be the goal, right? That's what I would try to do is make it the first run, improve the second one, or use the first run as a test run and then do your solid second run. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the next person up in here. Was it you, Scummy, or Skinny? Possibly. Let's go, baby. Woo, woo, woo. Number 6, Mr. Skinny. Mr. Skinny. Let's get him in here. Scrolling through the messages. Which one of these? Oh, I got you back here. You're already on my friends list. Here comes your invite, Skinny. I think I'm next. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, never mind. We'll get you right after, Umbul. You're right. You're right. I thought you wanted to go last, Umbul, so we were saving you for last. Skimmy! Fucking crazy runs out here today, you guys. Crazy runs out here today. And I know that the scoring is always different in the different tryouts. Team Rev is new. We're working our way to a solid system, and we have to try out other systems until we find things that work. So we're getting to the point where we're going to have this all worked out, and it'll never change. I'm getting very close to that point. Jumping in Joan mode to check out a car that it looks like I'm already in love with. Rocking a Team Revolution livery, throwing the support down, dude. We do appreciate it. That's a S15, I do believe, as well. Got some big boy tires on it. Like to see it. Dude, sick ass car. Whenever you're ready, Skinny, give it to us, man. Show us what you got. It could be East, yeah, I believe so. Could be East. Basically, whoever wants to go up next. Buster Brown, what's up, Crundor? Good to see you, brother. All right, Skinny's revving it up. He's taking off.
Right,
Let's see what he's
go.
got.
Let's get ready to send it. Oh wait, no, I can't commentate.
I don't know if we know yet. Yeah.
Yep, I don't want to risk anything, so I won't.
Looking good though.
So the silence, am I right?
Yeah, it's a little unnerving. Very, very solid run, Skinny.
Strong finish.
As for the things I'm grading for today, spin out, tire drop, consistency with speed and angle, I don't have any points to take off. Brian, would you agree with that?
With me, I really don't have much. I mean, the only thing I would have to say was just that late transition.
Right. I'm gonna look past it. I'm gonna look past it and just say fuck it. 10 runs.
Other than that, because looking back, I do use tire marks. I don't have anything take away. I will throw down like a 0.5. I did see a few, personal things I like to look at. So.
All right, bet, dude. So that's gonna put him at what? 10.5, right?
Yeah.
Fucking 10.5 right off the top, Skinny. Well done. That gets you an invitation to the team. You're now wearing those colors, and I totally earned them. But you're welcome to try and improve that 10.5. Oh, you want me to put a beanie on, Unicorn? Thank you for the input, Lepeka. I do appreciate it. I'm seeing all these, by the way, Lepeka. Everything you're saying is going into my consideration, so thank you. Skinny, whenever you're ready, man, you can take that second run. I'll get that beanie switch in just a second, Unicorn. What car to pick? Anything that meets the specs. I think 500 horsepower and rear-wheel drive was like pretty much it. Yeah, I'll do a hat since it's hot. Thank you very much for the consideration. Oh.
Wow.
Yep, that's what I have to say as well. Oh my God, milking it, man. Oh, there it is, Brian, giving you exactly what you want.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Oh my
skinny.
god.
Once again, I'm not taking any points. That was even better than the first run. I think the transition was a
Yep,
little bit better than the first run, so I'm not taking any points off that run. That's a 10 for
yep.
me.
I'm gonna do
You saw a
my
tire
little
drop? Where'd
judge
you see
thing
that
here.
at? I didn't see. Oh, there was a little
Oh,
tire drop towards
across
the
the finish line,
end.
you can see tire marks in the dirt.
Oh,
At least
just
on
here.
my.
Okay, just here. Man,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
sweating
no.
that. Huh?
Yeah, there. Okay, I've got. Sorry, I've got
Yeah.
stream delay. My bad.
No, you're good. They just wiped out. I'm not going to take points on that. At the very end, trying
Okay.
to hit that last. Usually, if we were doing like a competition or something, guys, we might like count that. But this is a team tryout. This is not something where I want to turn people away. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna do my little judge thing here. So gotta say, incredible. Love getting to watch that. If I was commentating, you would have heard me getting really excited on that, right?
Yeah, that was a very
Threw it
beautiful run.
down instantly, right out of the pocket after the inside clip. Massive angle, all over that outer zone, all over that touch and go. Throwing it down, nice on the inside clip. Good on the transition, still a little late, but it looked very clean. I saw some strong angle, what I love seeing there, and then instantly into that outer zone, carried it out. What I want to see, throwing it right into that touch and go, getting backed for the inside clip, and instantly pulling it right out into touch and go 5. Like I've said many times, it's that attention grabber. It's what really gets me sucked into this run as you're hitting into the power alley, and of course power alley. Very strong, looks nice and clean. And
One
of course,
sec,
we
Brian.
both saw
Sorry to
it.
interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Failing, it's actually 500 horsepower or lower, guys. So it's a 500 horsepower or lower car. Oh, but continue, Brian. Sorry about that.
Yeah, all good. And then, yeah, of course, right after, Power Alley, what we saw instantly didn't even take much time. Strong angle all over the road where the gravel, where the dirt meets the concrete, right there on the edge of the road, absolutely throwing it down. That is a full point I'm giving on this.
Fuck yeah, dude. A full point, putting you at a solid 11. That's pretty much a perfect run. And to explain myself a little bit earlier, the reason I'm looking away off that tire drop is because of the style he was able to put down on this run. The only reason he dropped tire there is because he rode the whole outside zone coming out, and I liked that. I was impressed by it, so that's why I didn't do that. It is no stock tire. You should use stock tires, but I don't think I even put that in the stats.
Nope. Yeah, and then, of course, the one thing I didn't say, but I absolutely loved seeing, very, very aggressive
Yeah, it was
style.
aggressive. Unicorn says, hell no. Point 0.5 off. He wants a point 0.5 off. East Musician,
No,
please
no,
try and use
that's
a 500 or
not
lower.
looking away. 0.05 off.
Does this? Yeah, it's rear wheel driving and a weight limit. Yeah, you're right on that, Dr. Downs. I don't. If it says stock tires, yes, but I don't remember putting stock tires in there.
It doesn't say stock.
Yeah. And that's my fault. Like I said, I'm still working out how to do this, guys. It's going to get better and better the more I get to do it. And the things that I find out do work and the things that I find out don't work. Welcome to the team, Skinny. Welcome to the team, man. Resounding welcome to Team Revolution. I'll be sending you an invite a little bit later. Who is up next, guys? Who wants that, seventh
East,
spot?
or was it East or the Owl something?
Yeah, so East you can go. I think Scummy wanted to get one in if he wants one. And then Bull, but Bull wanted to go last, so we'll see what they say.
Amble, that's who it
Yeah.
was.
And Ben wants to run. Fuck it, I'll go.
All right.
All right then, let's get it. What's up, Devils? How are you? I saw your message earlier. I was gonna try to react to it, but I think Brian was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt him.
So who's up? Sorry, East? Just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
I believe East is gonna be up next.
East, do you want some commentary or do you want silence? I'm just curious.
And I might need you to send me a message, East. I don't see in the chat here. It's been a while. It's been like a few days since we drifted together, so your message is gonna be really deep in here.
Okay. If you're gonna mute stream, I guess that means I could commentate?
Yeah, Ben, you can
so.
go. We're gonna get Scummy, and then you can go, Ben. Unless it's getting really late for you, Ben. If it's super late, we can go ahead and push you in front of Scummy. That's all right. Kieran wants to go. Okay. Okay, Kieran, you want to try out for Team Rev, bro? I thought you were already on Team Rev. I might be tripping. It's my bedtime. Okay, yeah, we'll get you in next. And we'll get you in next and run Scummy. Shut up.
Here, I can. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I can invite East, but I don't have East in my DMs.
I got him.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. I'll go before Ben, if that's okay. Oh my god. They obviously do. Yeah, as said, they do each other. East is
Ooh,
here. And one of my favorite
whoa.
cars.
Look at that livery.
Oh, that's dope. What skyline is that? Or what? Yeah, what sky? Is that New
Is
York?
that?
That's New York, right? That's the.
That's New York.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
I could be
oh,
wrong.
mm,
The bridge? I don't know.
no, that's New York. For a second, I was thinking Seattle because it looks like one of those buildings on the right near the like on
hmm
the fender, looked like Smith Tower. But then I
No,
realized
look.
we don't have a
There's
bridge
Lady
and there's
Liberty
no
right there. It's
middle.
New York. There's Lady Liberty at the back.
Where's Lady Liberty?
Yeah, I just saw it now. Thanks, Stoned. Appreciate you. Oh,
Where's?
good luck,
Oh,
East
there's Lady
Musician.
Liberty.
You got this, dude. No nerves. No nerves. Just drive it out, bro. Sydney. Oh, Sydney, Australia on the other side. Oh, yeah, there's the amphitheater. Yeah, that's sick. That's dope,
Oh,
dude.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa! Oh my God!
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
he's sending it. Let's
Throwing it
go.
down.
He's sending it.
Here on the run up, good initiation, nice and wide, all over the inside clip, knocking over the inside clip cone, throwing it, getting nice and wide out there on the edge of that zone where the gravel meets the concrete, throwing it down, good transition, getting that second inside clip, pulling it out to the outer zone. Look at that, all over the edge.
Oh.
Haven't seen it that deep before, throwing it nice and smooth into that inside clip, not getting to that touch and go 5. My attention is still here. Very strong through the power rally, what we want to see. Little shallow up on the speed, little slow, little shallow up on angle and speed across the finish. Still very strong there from East Musician.
Very strong run, East Musician. So to go in there and get in straight, let's dig right into that run. We did see a very slight tire pass over there on that entrance, but as I said, I think your weight was shifted. I don't think that the tire was scraping the ground, so we're not going to pull any points there. I loved that run. Your consistency was good. I was worried about it at first, but you kept it going as a little bit slower than we're used to. But speed has nothing to do with it. It's consistency and speed, which you held, which is very well. I saw you checking up here at the end quite a bit coming out of that power alley through the last little bit, so I'm going to take a 0.25 there. But other than that, I would have said that was a very, very solid run, East Musician. No need to have any nerves. That puts you at a 9.75 coming from me, and I'm sure Brian's got some good things to say about that run too.
Yeah, okay. I was about to take a bite of my apple, good thing I didn't.
No!
Okay. Yeah, like I said, very strong, good initiation. Pulling it to the outer zone, got good, got those rear tires really sticking out there a little bit. Then, on that transition, very clean, hitting both inside clips, doing very strong there. Pulling it out to the outer zone, deepest on this zone, on outer zone 2, that is the deepest we have seen all day. Because I'm not gonna lie, it is a very hard zone to hit. It's hard to get deep there on outer zone 2, and then of course very strong in that touch and go, hitting inner clip. What's that? That's inner clip 4, still strong. Not getting the touch and go 5, but I don't change my points for that one. I don't change points whether you hit it or not because it is that, in my eyes, it's more of like I consider it an optional zone that just grabs attention. And then there was that shallowing up, not getting to the edge of the road there across the finish. So I am going to add a 0.5.
A 0.5 to the 9.75 run, leaving with you a 10.25. Dude, a solid first run automatically gets you on the team. And stoked to have you as a driver. You're welcome to try and take a second run to better that score, or you can take it right there and walk away with it. And just in chat, I want to say, guys, yeah, we're all allowed to drive however we want to. No matter what you think of the way someone else drives, you shouldn't have any right to put it down or give your negative opinion unless you have a positive opinion or you're going to help with an opinion. Like Asbra, I understand where you were coming from. You were trying to help him. You were like, hey, here's some suggestions, just positive suggestion plays. They're not trying to tell you what to do. If someone's being negative, obviously fuck them. But if someone's just, here's some advice, they're just trying to help out. That's all it is. And that's all Asbro was trying to do. Okay, East Musician, would you like to take that second run? Yeah, I figured you were just trying to help Asbro. That's what I was trying to explain. He was just trying to help you, bro.
All right, he says he's going to go again.
All right, let's see it.
All right, good run up. Big, long initiation there next to that outer zone cone. Look at that. All over that. Ooh. Dialing up a little bit there. Messing with the angle. Gets to that inside clip, knocks over the cone. Good second inside clip, pulls to the outer zone. Not as deep as the first one, still out there. That touch and go, nice and strong, very deep. Missing that optional touch and go 5. Strong through the power alley, flipping it back around, throwing it across the finish line, slowing down a little bit, but still getting across that line.
Yeah, not a bad run by any means. I'll certainly say that first run was far better, so you're certainly capable of a better run, but not a bad run. We'll get right into it. I did see some tire drop and a few checkups on consistency with speed and angle, so I'm going to go ahead and probably take a full point off of that one just on the checkups, because I obviously know you can do so much better on that first run, but that still leaves you with a 9, and then we still have to hear what Brian has to say as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to do as long this time. I'm trying to keep it shorter. Good, you know, good. I'm just going to say good.
He's going to say good. I understand plays. I truly
Um,
wasn't there, so I don't know the whole situation.
So throwing, I'm just gonna say the first section, pretty much everything up to the transition from initiation, very strong, had some good angle, but then started traveling up on the line, started slowing down, and I could see that, and I could see those lower speeds started to mess with those zones. And then you come in your second section, transition, looked pretty strong. I think I might have seen a mistake there. But of course, that's also not my spot to judge. Throwing it into section 3, which is everything after transition to the up to the start of the power alley, looked pretty strong. Not as deep on that outer zone as we saw the run before, but still good. We saw east on that inside clip, and then right on the power alley, very strong. Saw some speed drop, and then just didn't hit that final outer zone. Still strong. I'm gonna give it a quarter.
Fuck yeah. So a quarter point added up to that? Right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so putting you at a 9.25. Obviously, that first one was the higher of those, and they were fire. So that's an invite to the team right there, man. East Musician, welcome. Don't let those nerves get to you, man. You're a solid driver, and we're stoked to have you on the team. I'll be sending you an invite just a bit later when I send them out to everybody else. Answering a question in chat, we will try and get some drifting in after after tryouts, seeing how long this is going to take. I understand plays and all that. I'll talk more about it later, but for now, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to worry about tryouts. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Unicorn. East Musician, you can... Yeah, man, don't make me regret it, all right? You can hang out. Don't make me regret it.
I'm going to be about 10 minutes. I'll be right back. I got to go take care of something real quick.
Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. I think you got to pop out here soon anyway, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Not sure how I'm feeling, but I'm going to go take care of something, and then I'll be back. I'll try to pull up some on my phone so I can still give you my numbers from stream.
Okay.
So
Ben and Scummy, somebody needs to decide here. So who's going next?
So
we'll flip a coin for it.
Yeah. I'll take my phone with me and try to judge. So I'll be back in like.
We can wait on you. 10ish. Well, I can hold the judging. That's no problem. I can watch it.
All right. Yeah. If you want to hold it, go ahead and hold it, my man.
All right. Ben, you'll get heads. Scummy, you'll get tails. That's a heads. So Ben. These two. Ben's like, I'm gonna come in here and get nasty with it. Chicken, we can get you in here after Scummy. And then Anbul if he's still chilling. Oh my god. I'm coming in the Peppa Pig van. If it works for you, bro. Fun fact, first time you've driven this line? Really? This is a really popular line. That's crazy. Do I get gold rims? Absolutely. I don't know if anyone's beat the score yet, Lasco. Someone hit an 11 because now you can score a little bit higher. If you want to, Scummy. If you want to. I don't remember exactly what your score was, Len. What do you give you? We got 4 more people. I'm sorry, Lasco. Sorry, guys. We're just kind of killing a little bit of time. We're going to let Brian... I'm going to go ahead and... We'll go ahead and run your run, Ben. That way we can get it. Keep it going. 10.25. Yeah, somebody did beat that. He's in the Peppa Pig Ford Transit. Got one of these myself. Fun little drift car. Let's see what he's got for us. Throwing it wide. Let's go. Double tire drop. Let's go. Super fucking wide, though. It was a beautiful entrance besides that. A little bit of a late transition coming through. into that outside zone, clipping the inside, a little bit of that outside zone there. He's going to grab almost catching that outside zone. Nice through the power alley. Great angle, great speed, consistency. Not too bad for drifting a Ford fucking Transit, Ben. Well done, dude. The 2 tire drops will take a .5, but other than that, it was solid. Well, okay, a .75 with a little bit of a late transition, but that still leaves you with a 9.25, which is a very passing run, and you did it in a Ford Transit. I love it, man. Bringing some fun to the tryouts. I appreciate it. You're welcome to. I think you said you wanted to switch up cars for your second run. Yeah, yeah. A 6. I'm dead. So 2 tire drops, yeah, which add up to a .5, and then that late transition .25, so a 9.25, which is an acceptance to the team if he wants it. He's gonna go ahead and reverse drift this thing on his second run, guys. Look the fuck out. Here we go. I think it was a 4. Get water, Lepeka. It's okay. I can handle it. I'll go in and add the. Sorry, I didn't do clipping zones. We'll add those in a second. We're just gonna give him a .5. They were pretty solid. Okay, okay. This is actually quite impressive. Oh my god. DVS. Okay, how to rate this? How to rate this? Obviously not a very strong run because it's in reverse. You're having some trouble there with the tire drops, getting close, missing zones, speed inconsistency, angle inconsistency. But you made it around the track. You didn't actually spin out in some tire drops. I'll still give it a passing run because I would for someone driving forward. I'd want to get them on the team and help them improve their drifting. So I guess I'll give that run like a fucking 8. I don't know, like a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5. I'm just barely passing. I've actually drifted with you earlier in stream, and I think you were just a bit shallow on that one for some reason. Usually you're a lot wider with those rear drifts. But on that first run, I forgot to add your points. I'm giving you a .5 on that first run for staying up in some of those zones for sure. So that's going to put you, what was it, a 9.25 plus a .5 is a 9.75. So it's passing, of course. Thanks for fucking trying it out, Ben. I'll send you an invite to the team. You're welcome to take that if you want. Thanks, man. Well done. Yeah, that first corner kind of got to you a bit. Not bad, man. Some fun times in here. All right, we're going to get Scummy up next. I kept calling him Scummy, and it's been. I'm back and forth now. All right, Scummy, here comes your invite. Nah, I give him a 1. Yeah, right. There's no mustache. We're not sure if he has a mustache, so it's an immediate 5-point loss, which is a fail. I thought you said you weren't ready, Hillary. If you're ready for it, we could definitely put you last. Scubby is here. I'll switch it up to drone mode. Lepeka, go get some water. Open lobby on the mountain when finished with tryouts. Oh, we might go back there next month. Hold on one sec. All right, Scummy's going to send it. Scummy's going to send it. Got the beautiful UCXT livery on the 240, looking good going through these, coming out and grabbing that inside, or the outside zone, grab that inside zone, the transition. Good timing on the transition, milking up that outside zone out there. Oh, taking it into the next one, hitting that inside, coming straight out, missing, just barely missing that outside zone. A strong power alley through, very consistent speed, a little bit of a tire drop there. We saw a little bit of a drag. Because of that tire drop, we're going to take a .25, but other than that, an absolutely solid run. All up in those zones, too, so I'm going to give you a .75 for just ripping up those zones. There was a couple missed, so I can't give you a whole one, but destroyed those outer zones, clipped a bunch of those inside zones. Without that tire drop, it would have been a perfect run. So with the .75 and the minus 0.25, that's going to put you at a 10.5. Very solid run, Scummy. Very solid run. Obviously, that earned you a spot on the team. You're welcome if you want it. And he's going to take a second run in the transit. Let's see it whenever you're ready. 2 tire drops. Oh, I must not have seen that. So a 10.25, 10.5. There was 2. I must have missed one. Oh, was it? It was in the outside zone, wasn't it? Okay, 10.25. Correction. Right after initiation. Okay. A little bit of some kitty litter there. Keeping the angle solid. Barely riding that edge there. Nice into these outside zones out here. Powering through the alley, grabbing a little bit of style there, right into that outside zone. A bit of tire drop. So we saw in total 3 tire drops. One had the shifted weight to the outside tire, so there was no kitty litter. Only going to count off on those 2 tire drops, so that's a 0.5. A bit messy. Well, let's look through there. Not really. I think your speed and your angle were pretty consistent. You were chucking it up a little bit. I could take a 0.25 for the consistency on angle, but I'm not going to. It's going to be a 9.5. You ripped up a few zones. You were up in there in those outside zones toward the end. I like to see that. So it's going to get another 0.25 added on. So that's going to put you at a solid 10.25. Again, 2 10.25 runs. Very fucking solid. Obviously, well enough to make the team. Thanks for trying out, Scummy. We appreciate you, bro. Sorry, catching up with chat. 3 tire drops. Yep. Plus a 0.75. Brian says a 0.75, so it's actually going to make your run a 10.5. Way better. When we get some time, Ben, I got to get through these tryouts, my man. Who is up next? Who wants to go after Scummy? When you're on the drift team, you don't actually have to do anything besides hang out and have fun plays. So the Team Rev is basically a big drift club, and then we have a competition roster. So those are the people that are interested. You come to me basically, and you say, "Hey, I'm into doing comps. I'm gonna be coming around more. I'm gonna be helping out. You gotta, if I see you at the practices and stuff." We can talk about adding you to the competition roster. Right now, there's 11 of us, and that's posted in the Discord. There's a bunch of us. I could probably name everybody by heart, but I'm not going to do that right yet. Chicken Nugs, that's right. We're getting Chicken Nugs, then On Bull, and then Hillary, I believe. Hey, chat, if we're going to make insults or be, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Hillary, they're kidding. Ben and Scummy are friends. Invitation request, I see you. Would be great to have you end up in the practices for sure. And the practices are open to the whole team. So yeah, if you're on the base team, you are welcome to come into the practices. We do those offline. We do them with VC so we can talk about the team and shit. But let's get this going. Oh my God, these guys. Kieran, we'll get you after this. Oh well, yeah, we'll get you here in a second. I got to get Hillary, and then I got to get On Bull, and then we can get you, Kieran. Get doors, kids. Horrendous at drifting. Soldier of Sins. We got Chicken Nugs up in here in the 240. Got a dope ass Hoonigan Rocket Bunny. With the that guy's from Mario, right? The little ghosty from Mario. I like this like digital print. This is kind of cool. I actually really dig this. The back end looks really sick too. Don't scream. I'm scared too. Love it, dude. Always in the classic 240. Right on. You are welcome to take it away whenever you are ready, Chicken Nugs. Would it be a good idea to clean the track? Probably. Give me 1 sec, actually. Oh, shit, he just took off. Oh, this isn't good. Soldier of Sins. We're going to have to rerun you, bro. I just jumped out of drone mode. We're going to have to rerun you there, Chicken Nugs. I do apologize, man. Scummy, can you get off the track, bro? Fuck. He's probably muted. That fucking sucks. Oh, Scummy's not. He's not even in the session. Do whatever you want. You're good. You're not in the lobby. I am sorry about that. We're going to have to rerun you, Chicken Nugs. The whole squad. Dude, I apologize. We are going to have to rerun your run. I had just stepped out of drone mode right when you took off. I'm with you now. Whenever you're ready. My apologies. I am sorry. Yeah, for sure. That was not good. I hope it didn't fuck with your mental space. Here we go. Chicken Nugs sending it in the 240. See what we got. Decent little transition. Riding that outside zone. Looking great riding that outside zone. Clipping that inside zone. A little bit of a late transition. Not too bad. Not too bad. Keeping good speed. up into the outside zone right here, real close to the inside. Is he going to tap? Real close to the outside zone, not grabbing it. Coming through the power alley, looking great. Coming through. You already know, guys. Looking good into that outside zone at the exit. A solid run from Soldier of Sins. I want to say there was a little bit of speed inconsistency and angle, checking yourself up in there. So I'm going to take a 0.5, so a 0.25 for both of those. Did we see any tire drops, Lepeka or Unicorn? No drops. All right, we're looking good on that. So I'm going to take a 0.5 for the angle and speed, just a little bit, but it looked pretty fucking good to me. Obviously, no spin outs or anything, so that's going to put you with a 9.5. We saw you touching some of those outside zones. I don't know if Brian's in chat. He might have an opinion on this. We will see. Coming from my perspective, I saw you hit a few, not a whole lot of them. I'm going to go ahead and give you a 0.25 just for clipping some of those outside zones. They looked really good coming out through this back end here. That's a solid run. That's a 9.75 run right there. That is enough to make the team. That's what I went with too, Unicorn. That is enough to make the team. So congratulations, Chicken Nugs. You have a second run to try and improve on that score, but we'll take that run score right there if you want to pull off the track and just take your position. It is up to you. If not, go ahead and take your second run, man. Rip it up. Oh my God, Az. Oh, soup. Oh, the pain I just had from reading that. Very solid entry. Just milking that outside zone. Absolutely. Touching the inside there. Still a little bit of a late transition. Milking that outside zone, coming out looking great. Still in that outside zone, just destroying it. Wants those style points. Ooh, back into the outside zone on that. Coming through the power alley with a little bit of a tire drop there. Nice on the inside. Coming through with some good angle, but missing that zone on the outside there. A much more consistent run with speed and angle. I'm not even going to take off points for that. We're going to, oh, well, we are going to take a 1.25, or I'm sorry, not 1.25, a 1. Sorry, I'm just saying this weird. 0.25 for the late transition. Other than that, a very, very solid run coming through there, putting you with a 9.75. Now, getting into the transition zones, I'm going to give you an extra 0.5 on that because actually, I'm going to give you a 0.75. You were juicing those outside zones big time. I love to see that. One notable tire drop, but two tire drops. Okay, we're going to go with my judges on that. We got 1 and 2 coming in, so we're going to take a 0.25 for a tire drop I might have missed. So that is going to be a 9.5 plus a 0.75, putting you at a 10.25. Really milking those outside zones, bringing that score back up above 10. Very well done, and placing a better score than your first run. So well done, Chicken Nugs, and congratulations and welcome to the team. I'll be sending you an invite so you can get that clan tag if you want it just a little bit later. Thanks for trying out, brother. I do appreciate it. Sorry, I'm going off chat. Lot to talk about doing all this judging. What's up, Lily? I seen you chatting. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Yeah, there is people on the track. Even though you guys aren't in the session, yeah, there's definitely people on the track. Not looking good. Yeah, no, I understand, Lasco. You're already on a team, so you couldn't try out for us anyway. Max torque spec? No max torque spec. Lily wants to hear me in the Russian accent, so we are going to be continuing for the next few moments in my Russian accent. We're going to go ahead and move out. He's already moved out of the convoy for us. Thank you very much, Chicken Nugs, and congratulations on the solid runs. You have made the team very proud. Very proud the motherland is today. Who's up next? I don't even remember.
Yep, who's up next?
Who is up next? Who wants to go? I know that some people want to get some tryout runs. We got Kieran. Hillary, are you ready? Onbull, are you ready? I think it's me. All right, Onbull, we'll get you, and then we'll get Hillary. I still have your message. Where was it? Shit. Oh, there it is. I got you. Here comes your invite, Onbull. Oh, we've had some solid driving out here today. Ooh, we're going to see an Ollie. Let's get an Ollie in real quick
Right,
before
so
Onbull gets
what
out here.
did I miss?
Missed 2 drivers making it, I think. Yeah. Oh, you missed Ben and Scummies and Chicken Nugs who just ran.
Well, no, I was here for Scummy when he was like in the van and stuff because I threw down numbers for those.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You did see those.
But I think like when I opened up some on my phone, it was like the end of the reverse drifter.
Gotcha. I'll be right back to do Onbull's run. I gotta do an Ollie right quick. Doing an Ollie, guys. Sorry about the loud noise. Gotta warn the roommates. I actually just fell off my board, so I'm gonna do another one. There we go. Sorry, did I wake you up? My bad. Okay. They earned it. They used their chat point rewards. I gotta do it. I'm a slave to the viewers. Just kidding. I'll let you guys.
You're a slave to Jay.
I'm a slave to Jay. That's a fact. Oh, I might have left out of my Russian accent a little early, but we have an Italian accent coming up right after the Russian accent. Sellout. He is a sellout. That KawzNova guy is douche. He is big, huge douche. He is discount clearance douche. No, you're good. I don't mind at all. You guys can fucking dick around. It doesn't bother me. Missing 20 points for an ollie. You got it. Save up. Walmart discount douche. It is the Walmart discount douche.
Alright, that BMW is ready to go.
Alright. Hey, we're gonna check out this BMW today. We got Ambull up here trying out. We gotta switch over to the Italian-American accent. He's in a Beamer. He's looking good. He's got the roll cage in there. Nice sun hat to protect himself from the, those violet rays can be quite violent. As Mama says, you don't want to break a heart. Come on, forget about it. Whenever you're ready for this run, Ambull, you can take it away, my man. Looking good in a Beamer. I wish I knew my Beamers. I don't know what this is. This is an M5, it looks like. All right.
M5.
Hey, forget about it. Let's do it. Here we go. Ambull sending it off on his first run in.
So, no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's all right, Brian. It takes some time, man. Watch some more movies. I don't know. Read The Godfather.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe that might help me, because this is not going good.
Sort of. It's more Brooklyn, but yeah. Very solid run, Ambull. Let's get right into that. I'm going to try to do it in the Italian-American accent. I think it was a pretty solid run. I'd say you definitely cleaned it up coming through outside the transition. I saw a couple tire drops. What do you want to confirm on that? One major tire drop. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull a 0.5 for that. And it looks like you were fighting your angle back quite a bit on that. A little bit more speed, like throttle control would help you out there. So I'm going to take a 0.75 for that, putting you at a 9.25. Do you have anything to add to that, Brian?
Not too much. I'm trying to shorten up my descriptions. He did good. Saw some good areas. I think it's safe for me to give him at least a 0.25.
All right, you're going to get a 0.25 added to the score, so it's going to put you back up to, what, a 9.5, I do believe. Ambull was very nervous for this run, but came out here and put it down with a very solid. Yeah, nobody has failed today, and to talk about it, it's kind of crazy to watch the progression of it, because, like, the first few, people were failing left and right. We were seeing spin-outs. We were seeing tire drops on every corner, but because I've been streaming, because half of these people have already been waiting for this tryout, they know the course, they're ready for it. Which I'm really stoked to see. Ambull, you are ready to take your second run. Your first run is passing, so you have a spot on Team Rev. If you want to try and improve it, you are welcome to do so.
Oh,
I don't know what might have just happened. He shut it down. No worries, because he's got the solid passing points there. Ambull is going to get an invite to Team Rev just like the rest of these drivers. As Lasco said, I don't think anybody has failed today. It's been pretty fucking crazy. Oh, he missed his gear. Hey, no worries, brother, no worries. We all know shit happens. Welcome to Team Rev. Some solid runs, my man. No nerves to be had. Congratulations. And we'll be sending you an invite a little bit later, my man. We're going to pull out of the drone mode, though, so I don't get kicked out. Hillary, would you like to go next? Can you do a boop? If you can sneak one in, I can't really give you permission because I can't speak for them. Hillary says, let's do this. All right, Hillary, go ahead and send me a message on Xbox. Let's get it going. If you guys are still in the session, keep in mind when these drivers are driving, they can see you and it might fuck them up. So, sounds good. Lasco, I think we have one more drive. If we have no more drivers, you can absolutely go after Hillary. Got to get all these drivers in first. Yeah, I know. You're fine, East Musician. Thank you for respecting the rules. I appreciate it. I noticed. Let's go. Hillary is jumping in. This is really cool to see her. She's been struggling trying to get a computer together, but now she's good to go. She's been playing Forza, enjoying it, trying to get some drifting in. Read your message. Okay. Yeah, I did. It says invite me. Joining. Nice. How you living today, Lily? Are you gonna be on live later today, Lily?
Yo, is that the Lily San?
The Lily Senpai, Popeye the Sailor Man, the Spinach Queen herself. Yes.
Yo, is that Lily San official?
She's the She used to be the master of crates before I got it. Yeah. Waiting for Hillary to turn up with us here at Parking Lot. Hillary, I can set a location marker if you need one. You've probably never been here. So we've got a location marker set up over here if you need to get down here. There you go. Now that you're in the combo, you should see that on your map, Hillary. How do I get there? Thank you. Yep, it should be green on your map now. Yo, can I try out? Absolutely. How do you do a tryout? So basically, you want to join my Discord and read up when the next tryouts are going to be and what the specs are, and then practice until the day of. You could try and get a run in today. You might have what it takes. I'm not one to say that. So if you want to go get in my Discord right now, see if you have a car, and get back here in the next 20 minutes, we can get you a tryout. Type in chat a sec, Nova. Want to whisper you. All right, bet. They change depending on the location. We did a tryouts on Mount Fortune at the Needle, and those were higher horsepower. And I do one big one every month, and I try to get little, like if I'm on and someone wants to try out and they're on, I'll try and knock them out. But we do one big tryout every month. I want to try out. I'm kidding. You're kidding me. Thank you. As I'll go check that out. Give me 1 sec. I only have 2, so I keep OBS of the game up, but I can pull it up real quick. Do I have to make a team live? No, you don't have to. You don't have to run the team libraries. They're just there in case you want to. We thought they'd be a cool addition to the team. Jay Drifts hooked us up with that. You're all good, As. I do the same thing with my boys. That's why I'm not tripping about it at all. Oh, you are totally cool, bro. Let's see if Hillary's made it up to us yet. Yeah, Ann. I remember that. Remember when your Twitch tag was Ann? Wasn't it, Hillary? And we were all calling you Ann for a while. Were you able to find it? Do Lasco run? Lasco's just having fun. It's not a run. He's already on a team. He just wants us to grade his run. He's not actually trying to get a run. You don't really get it? It's the same course we always run. I'll show you. It's the one everybody's running. So you go down this straight, you loop around, you do a figure 8, and you end it. You basically just go down and do a figure 8. I'll show you what I mean, though. She's heading here. This is the course line. Come all the way down, bust a right. Of course, I would do a terrible run. Trying to do this on controller is a little weird. I have to get used to controller for like a week before I can go back to it. So you go down, you loop the first one, you loop the second one, you come out, and that's the end of the run right there. MSK wants to get one. We'll get you in here right after Hillary, MSK. For some reason, I thought MSK had already joined the team, but I could be wrong.
Let me check my lists.
Thank you for having those, dude.
Yeah, I need to make them digital.
Thank you, Devils. That's a very motivational thing to say. So many red people.
What's MSK's full name?
MSK B345T.
Okay, that doesn't help. No, I do not see a tryout from MSK. It could have been a private one you did while you were just on. Because I do not have one.
Guys, we'll do like 20 minutes of run rates after we finish up these tryouts. Whoever can get them in can get them in, because I want to get into a drift lobby. So we'll do about 20 minutes of run rating, and then we'll get into a drift lobby because I want to drift too. You almost here, Hillary? Looking around for you. Kieran needs to do his run. Okay, yeah, we got Kieran and MSK. Sorry, Kieran. A lot on my mind. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, unicorn, dude! Thank you. I will get you that
Yes,
list
I
later
just
today.
saw that at the exact same moment you did. That would be awesome, unicorn.
Cause yeah, I was gonna throw it in Google. Well,
Sheets. Yeah, use a Google Sheet. Yeah, well, you can use
use
Excel
Google
files.
Sheets.
Well, no,
I mean,
you
unless that's what you meant when you said Excel, because I mean it's the same thing. It's just one's on the cloud.
Yeah, but they go back and forth. So he can send you an Excel file, and you can open it in Sheets.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you can open and export. You can export a Sheets file as an Excel file, so that you can then safely send it to someone who has Excel. It's amazing. If you guys haven't heard about Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, it's basically a free Word, free PowerPoint, and free Excel. Gotta get on that. Gotta get on that. Yeah, dude, we'll help you work on the tandems, man. That's something we love to do as a team, so you'll definitely have some opportunity to improve there. Definitely, Humble. And it's shareable between people. Yeah, I use Google Docs to plan events. I all the time. I have so oh my god, and Google Drive is 15
we use
free
Google
gigabytes.
Docs to plan the
next
event on the
up and coming
21st.
comp. Yeah, up and coming comp. Where you at, Hillary? And Hillary, just so you know, on the map, you can fast travel to an area. So if you go up to where we are, you can zoom down in and hit X and fast travel to us.
No, you have to buy a certain house to do that.
Oh, you do? To fast travel at all?
Yeah, but I see Hillary. They're coming down the road.
Oh, okay. I see her now. I think there's a fast travel
it's like
board.
a $2 million house to get fast travel anywhere.
Except for the boards, right? That you can crush and then fast travel to?
Boards just make it cheaper.
Oh, they just make it cheaper. That's right. That's right. 502
every fast travel
horsepower
board
allowed?
drops about $200.
I thought you already passed, East. No, dude, the rule is, is it alright if I have 502? No, guys. The rule is 500 horsepower maximum. There should be no need that you need that extra 2 horsepower. I'm sure you can cut that and your line will be just the same. Yeah, I gotta stand firm on that. Yeah, I appreciate you, East. Thank you. Because I don't think it's gonna make a difference. If you really think, that 2 horsepower is gonna destroy your build, then you probably need to learn a little bit more about tuning. I got some messages. Hillary is here! And some muscle. Yo, Dr. Downs really did set off a trend. When he started, he did his tryout in a muscle car, and I have seen so many. How do I enter to win a copy of Forza Horizon 5? Basically, the way we're going to do that is I'm either going to do it by subs or, like, whoever's on during that stream. I'll probably do it by subs. That way I can pull the list, throw it in an Excel sheet, and do a random number generator, and we can randomly pick the winner that way. But what I'll probably do is that, and then I'll do followers. So you have to be following, and then you have to be there at that time. If you're not there when we do the drawing, then you're kicked out. You can't win it. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm gonna jump into drone mode. I can't guarantee I remember the run. All right. I can't guarantee it's gonna. All right. It might be a pretty low score. It's a good idea to know the run, but we'll go ahead and get this run in. Get it, Hillary. Let's see what she's learned, guys.
Nope.
Nope, that's not the run, actually. Yeah, you go all the way down to the end and then make a right. You want to get one more try at it? No. That's okay, Hillary. You're going to have to... Yeah, I don't think you're... Are you in automatic still? It looks like you're having trouble getting that car to drift.
Honestly, automatic, yeah, the car is just not ripping.
it does not want to drift. I don't know if do you have traction control on, stability control? You're gonna want to turn all of those off in your settings.
Race tires are on my car as well.
Yeah, you got race tires. It's gonna make it pretty difficult. Hillary, if you haven't heard me talk about it, I have a drift tune video on YouTube that you can check out that will teach you how to build a pretty good drift car that would actually work perfectly specs for this tryout right here. We're gonna go ahead and not rate that. We don't want to rate that. I actually think it was pretty tough for you to get that car drifting. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it, Stone? She might have those on. Yeah, make sure to turn those off. Definitely watch that video. Yeah, MSK, we're going to get Kieran in here, and then we're going to get your run. Hillary, I'll leave you in here, but you got to stay off the course. Oh, is the only rear-wheel drive you had? I understand. No, not a waste of time. You got out here. We just saw the Team Rev cheerleader do a drift run. I don't think she actually drifted at any point, but she definitely went around the course. No, not a waste of time. Don't be sorry, girl. Don't be sorry. We're going to get Kieran in here, get his run. Then we're going to get MSK, get his run. And then I think we're finally done with the runs, possibly? Unless anyone else wants to try and get a run in. Here comes your invite, Kieran. Guys, this is going to be something to remember. I got to do another ollie. Oof. I want to run. I know, Lasco.
Sorry,
I'm saying the last official team tryout runs. I know you want to run. We're going to get your run in, bub.
Sorry, roommates.
Sorry, roommates. Doing an ollie. Love you guys.
I'm
Hey!
a slave.
Yeah, we got you, bro. We got you. That's all going to happen when we finish up the tryouts. Let Kieran get his pretty ass over here. There he is. All right, I'm popping into drone mode. Let's get this set up. Is he in 240? I think I was at 240 in passing.
Yes, sir.
Thanks again for all the streamers stopping by today. Oh my, yeah, we got Peen Cam going on. Penis Cam, enjoy. Here we are, back to my terrible face. Not as impressive. Not as impressive. The 240. Let's get into it. Kieran, Takata Racing. I think this is Takata. It's Taka. I think it's meant to be Takata. Not sure, but it looks fucking sick. It's Origin Labs.
Maybe Taka Racing?
Taka Racing. I've never heard of Taka. I've heard of Takata. Never heard of Taka.
Oh
Fuck
yeah, it is Taka. It's a sticker and part shop.
Ah, awesome. Kieran's sending it. Oh, look at that angle.
Ooh,
Milking that outside zone.
Oh
go
my
ahead, Brian.
god. I don't have a word to say.
Definitely rewatch this run if you guys are curious about the clipping points. A little bit of a tire drop there, but really milking those zones. Oh no! Oh
Getting
no!
risky.
Kieran, he sent it. That's all
like
that
Adam
was.
LZ at FD Atlanta.
Oh man, what a tough run. Full aggression, full send. It was a great run. Let's get into rating it based on the stats we have. I saw a couple tire drops, saw 3 tire drops, 4 tire drops, 2 major ones. I saw 3. I saw 2, but we'll run with 3. And we'll take a 0.75 for that. Other than that, angle and speed were fantastic. Almost a bit of a spin out, a bit of a hook there at the end. Brian, can I get some advice on that? How would you call that bit of the end part there?
Yeah. So, I mean, I've only seen this happen once as far as FD. Never happened in one of my own lobbies. And this actually happened with the man that we probably all know, Mr. Adam LZ. And something with him, he actually, he ripped it wide to where he did essentially spin out. But he pretty much had that point of spin out after the finish line. Same thing here with Kieran. So,
right.
Adam LZ did nothing wrong. It's just wide angle because you stop looking
right.
at the
you
finish.
Stop. Yeah, that's when it cuts off. All right then. Well then, for the 3 tire drops, we're gonna put you at a 9.25 and then hand it over to Brian to judge those zones, which is probably gonna earn him some points back. Thank you for the follow, Tiger Beast. By the way, appreciate you.
Yeah. Just gonna say, very strong, very aggressive. It's what I like to see. I drift with Kieran. Kieran's seen me. I love to get aggressive. I love to see others get very aggressive.
Yeah.
And looking at it very strong, hitting those clips. Where you want to see it. Pretty much don't really have much to say because Kieran was all over it. Missed an inside clip 4, right before touch and go 5 that leads to the power alley. But other than that, that's all I have to say. So I'll give it a 7.5.
A 7.5, bringing him back up to a solid 10 run, Kieran. Very well laid out. I think he's going to just stomp on that run with his second. So let's see what he has to offer for that second run. The first one grants him access to Team Rev, but I would have given this man a slot had he asked me. So we'll see what he's got for his second run here. We did have some different views. No, I'm not going to buy your car. Has anyone not made it? Not yet, DC. But we're actually going to be changing up the system. So for the next tryouts, you're actually going to be able to lose points. We're going to count clipping zones. But for this one, the way I set it up, we're going to stay consistent. I know.
Look at that.
It was beautiful.
Look at that.
If you're watching my stream right now, you just saw that. Riding that tire all the way into that outside. Another one.
Look
Another
at
one.
that.
Clean through the power
Where
alley.
The dirt meets the concrete.
Look at that angle. Oh my God, Kieran, I have nothing to take away from that. That was fucking beautiful, man. That was fucking beautiful. One slight drop. Yeah, I'm not even going to take away from it because of the milkage and the style on that. I'm not even going to worry about it. That's extra points. Yep, Brian, you can take it away. That's a 10 for me. That was a solid fucking fast-ass run.
Okay, throw me in there, Kieran. You just tied the highest score with a solid 11.
Mm-hmm. Very well done, my man. Very well done. In his classic 240, I've tandem with this car many, many a times, and I'm really stoked that you want to be on the team, dude. I'll be sending you out an invite a little bit later with everyone else, but congratulations and welcome to the team. I'm going to go ahead and say it live. I'll probably be also sending you a DM to ask you about comp roster, because I've been interested in having Kieran on the comp roster for quite some time. We'll see how he feels about that. Well done, man. Well done. MSK, you're next up, my man. You're next up. Hey, what up,
Astra?
Astra?
Here? Not yet.
Not yet. I haven't sent him a message yet.
Gotcha. Oh
Kieran,
my God, DC!
It,
look at that, Brian. 2021.
Look at that coming through.
Okay. You know what? No, cancel the coming through merch. I'm doing. Look at that.
Look at that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, I have no words for that run. I'm actually speechless.
It was fucking solid. Kieran, definitely check out this. I'll clip it for you, but definitely check out this VOD after and check out your run, man. From the drone perspective, fucking gnarly, dude.
Okay, I swear.
We'll get you in here, Rebecca. We'll open it up.
Already done this. Let me check. Let me double check the list.
Yeah, I thought you had already made the team, MSK. Are you doing this for a second time?
Let me scroll back, make sure I didn't miss the list.
Dude, some look at that merch, and it's just Brian's cartoon face with 2 thumbs up, and or he's like pointing to a drift car, and he's like, "Look at that!" That would be fucking funny. We'll get you in here, Az. We're gonna open it up, and I'm gonna do some run rating and shit. We'll get you in here though. I got one more driver. MSK wants to get a tryout run in, so let's give it to him.
No, I don't see MSK on here.
I don't think so. I thought he made it at Fortune. That's what Down said, but maybe not. We could definitely give him a run. He's showing up in a classic livery that this team knows.
I wasn't really there for a lot of Fortune.
I mean, if he doesn't remember, that's on him, right? Like, you want to get a second tryout? Let's do it.
Wait a sec.
What?
Let me get in drone mode.
Oh.
Is that?
Yep.
I'm looking at your stream. Is that what I think that is?
Yep, that's what I was getting to. This is a classic livery made by our team commentator, the Nas X Team Revolution livery, created by none other than Rip Brian O'Connor himself. A very solid livery. I run it all the time myself. He didn't make it for me, but kind of threw Team Rev on there for me, and I always appreciate that. One of our first liveries. Thanks, Brian.
Just a disclaimer. I did not build it for the body panels. I think it's safe to say that's obvious.
Look at that. Oh my God, DC clipped it. Love it.
Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God.
All right, MSK,
Yeah,
whenever you're ready, take it away, my man. He said he was at one of the tryouts but had baseball practice, so I had to cut out early. Getting a little spin out to start it off. I like it. Whenever you're ready, brother.
Hitting up the burnout box. That Pedal Commander sponsored burnout box.
Take it easy, Devils. Thanks for being here. You got something new for us, Jake? Yeah, we'll fill up. We'll fill up when it comes to the drift lobby.
Hey, can we get Kieran to do like another run?
We just watch Kieran drive. Kieran, can you stream?
Hey, Kieran, you want to just sit here and drive for us so we can just like creepily watch you, and I can just say look at that for like a half hour?
Not bad run, MSK. I've definitely seen some improvement in your driving, but let's go ahead and get into it. Definitely saw some two major tire drops. I saw those as well. So that's going to be a point 0.5. You were fighting the angle pretty hard most of that run and lost it sliding out to the edge out there. So we're going to take another point 0.5 on that. And then when it comes to speed inconsistency, that was a little bit inconsistent from the first half of the run to the second run with a point 0.25 on that, putting you at an 8.75. And then I think that transition was a little bit late too, so I'm going to go ahead and take a 0.25 for that. But that still leaves you with an 8.5, which is a passing run. I want to say, MSK, that gets you on the team, but I want to work with you. I think there's a lot we can improve on with your driving. So if you were to make that, which that is a passing run, you'll make it right off the bat of that. We're going to listen to what Brian has to say, but just to be said, I want to work with you. I think there's definitely some potential there, and we can definitely work with you improving those skills. With that being said, Brian, you want to let us know what we saw in those zones?
Yeah. Yeah, just looking back at those zones, not a lot of the spots where I would really want to see a driver. Definitely some shallow areas, just some spots where I want to see a driver get more aggressive. I like seeing drifts where the driver makes it look dangerous. You see the car lean back, getting nice and close to the edge of the road where the dirt meets the concrete. That's what I love seeing. Still hit some good spots. Got nice and wide in some areas. Not everything I was hoping for out of a run, but still decent. I am comfortable with dropping down to 2.5.
A 0.25. Okay, cool. That adds up
Yeah.
your score back up to an 8.75. And like I said, that is already passing. But you have a second run to try and improve on that. He's saying that was my first run today. No worries, man. Rip it up. That's a passing run. Go ahead and take your second whenever you're ready. Let's see. I bet you can improve on that by a whole point. I don't know if Jay's gonna get on Forza. Well, he hit you up earlier. Did you see that, Unicorn? He was in chat asking you if you were on and stuff earlier. MSK taken away for a second run. Very deep into that angle. A little bit of a checkup. All right, not a terrible run. Definitely keeping it on course as much as possible. No spin outs, so that looked good. We're going to go ahead and take off a 0.75 for all the tire drops we saw, a 0.5 for the inconsistency and angle that we saw quite a bit of. Your speed was better this time. So I think that's going to be a 0.75 deduction. No, I'm sorry, that's a whole point deduction on that. I wouldn't say that run was better. I think your first run was a little bit better, but that's still going to be a 9. Yeah, it's about a 9,
With
so it's
what
going
you
to
took off, with what I heard, that'd be 875.
875, sorry. 875. Okay, confirm
Alright, and
0.5. Gotcha. Thank you, Lepeka. Thank you, Unicorn. So that's going to put you at an 875. And we're going to hand it off to Brian. Not a bad run. Like I said, I think there's a lot we can improve on. And after watching that second run, I think the key is really just going to be working on your throttle control. But we can work on that when you get to the team here sooner in an offline practice. Brian, what do you have to say about that run?
Okay, so
What up, Lunar?
it looked strong. Right off initiation, you kind of set it deep in the angle. MSK got deep right off that inner clip, diving right in, and then just got shallow. And not what I was hoping to see there. I was hoping to see like a consistent outer line that would have really increased my numbers here, but just due to not having them, my numbers aren't going to be super high. Once again, just adding a 0.25 there, just for not getting to a lot of those zones I want to see people hitting.
No, dude, I think that's good. That's generous of you because I probably wouldn't have given any, but I respect that decision. That's gonna put you up at a 9, so I think that does improve upon your. Or was his first run? I think your first run was also a 9, or maybe an 875. Either way, you either improved or stayed the same. So very consistent in those two runs. Welcome to the team, MSK. Thank you for finally getting your tryout in. Sorry it took us so long to get around to doing these, but welcome to the team, man. I'll be sending you an invite a little bit later, and we're gonna be working together in those practices and in the streams because I think we can definitely improve on the base that you've been building. Well, fuck, guys. Does anyone else want to get a tryout in while we are here? An official tryout, like not just a run rate. Does anybody want to be on Team Rev? Yeah, I think we're there, Lasco. I think we're there. Lunatech, and big shout out to Lunatech. I'm gonna give him a shout out in chat. That's my man. He's been back up and live again lately.
Yeah,
My
I
dude, about
got
to go
you.
on a new vacation. Oh, thank you very much. Dr. Down's up in
Oh,
there.
never mind. You got it.
Yeah, I was in there with the quickness. Thank you so much for stopping in, Lunar. We're running tryouts today. In fact, Lunar, you'd be proud of these guys, man. Not one person has failed today. I'll be honest. I think I need to fix my rating system a little bit, and we're gonna start counting clipping zones as negatives too. But that'll be next time. This
I
is
was gonna say
fine.
no, but we can
Yeah.
talk after stream.
Yep. All right. Doesn't look like. Let me join 24K. Oh, it's 24K. Here, is it full? Well, we just finished up tryouts, so I think we're gonna go ahead and open it up. I got some runs to rate, so you guys will have to be a little courteous while I rate some runs. Some guys want to get some in. If you want to get into the game, go ahead and send me a message. I know a few people I'm going to go ahead and already invite. If Asbra is still here, he's going to instantly get that message for stopping by and supporting the team, being a homie. What's his gamer tag? Is it like G4, Brian? Do you remember?
It's like GR4.
GR4, that's right. Go ahead and send my man an invite. All right, let me look through my list here, see if we got some team members who want to pop on. Let's see if we can tempt Lily to come drift with us. We're going to send Lily an invite just because. Oh, that's friends. I need to look at online. Dr. Downs, I'll get you in here. So I'm going to go ahead and reach for the team first, guys. Lasco, here comes your invite. Unicorn, you're in here, I do believe. Skinny, let's get Skinny in here. And then we'll jump back over to messages and the queue. Take a look at where the queue's at and where the convoy's at. I think we're about to be pretty close to full. Might be able to get a couple more people in here. I missed tryouts. Seriously? Yeah, they just ended. But I can get you a run. You want to get a run in? We can stop, dude. We just did the last one. So if you're ready, if you've been training, you got your car, you want to do this, I can get you in here right now to do your tryout run. It was what happened with that Bink. I do apologize. I talked about it for the last few streams because it's Winter Friday. We moved it up, Bink, but I can definitely get you a run in right now. Send me a message right now, Bink, and I'll get you in the lobby and we'll get your run. You did fantastic, Lopeka, and I'd like to have you here for the next one. Thank you so much for your input, as well as Unicorn. That helps me to see other angles and shit I didn't see, and we can come to conclusions, and it helps a lot. Explanation point join will give you my username. You haven't practiced it? Aw, man. If you're hoping to do something, you gotta practice at it. But hey, to each their own. Maybe you're fucking super fucking good. Ugly Boy 5K. Hey, Unicorn's trying to get a hold of you, Jay. I think he's on. Yeah, Lasco, we got one guy we're gonna get a run in who just missed it. Send me a message, Bink. Kieran would like to join. Yeah, Kieran, I got you. Winner gets to choose a charity to donate to? Well, I won't say too much, but a little sneak peek. We've got a charity event coming up in September. That's all I'm going to say. Big charity event coming up in September. Did you send me a message, Bink? I have a lot, but I thought it was the 13th and I wasn't going to make it, so I stopped practicing, but find outfits today is a change. So do you want to try out? I know, and you know what, Bink? I can get you on another one. Like, we can get you another day if today's not good. I apologize. It was my fault. It was bad timing. I scheduled it for a Friday. Didn't realize it was winter tomorrow, so I moved it to today. That's my apologies. Yeah, we'll get you in at another time if you want, for sure. Are you full? Let me check it out. Practicing crates right now because it's Wednesday. Oh, totally understand, Lily. Just figured we'd try to get you in here, see if we could. Looks like we got 2 spots. I'll check the queue. We'll get those 2 guys in here. Then I'm going to rate Lasco's run and a few runs, I believe, and then I can get one in. No, you'll do it now. Okay. Got to send me a message, bud. He wants to do it now. I got you failing. I have 10 slots. I got to get him in here. I'll send the next person in the queue a slot. I just don't want to fill up before we have everyone. Who would be the next person in the queue? East Musician. No, I'm sorry. Jake the Snake is right before that. No, Len was before that. Lasco was before that. So, Len. Len's next. Time-wise. Gotta respect the queue, guys. Gotta respect the queue. All right, we got Blink. or Bink, possibly. Let's get them in here. When he gets here, guys, let's clear off the track. Might join up in a little bit, though? Yeah, absolutely. Always welcome. Always trying to get them doors, girl. Look at Lasco fucking ripping it up with those solid lead lines, man. Right after Bink, Lasco, we will get your
Yeah.
run, and then you can finally sleep, bro. Go for it, man. He's going to have to come over here and beat up with us anyway. I'll let you know when to clear it. You crashed? Oh, man, I'm sorry. Lily, you definitely, we're going to go ahead. Just, I want to mention this because I saw Lily say it in chat earlier. We're going to give Lily an honorary 5. It wasn't a passing grade, but she gave it her all. She came out here no matter what in front of everybody and gave it out. Could someone grab that? Brian, if you're handy, could you ban that?
Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I wasn't looking.
No, Hillary. Sorry, did I say Lily? I meant to say Hillary. Thanks, Brian.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I got like 100 million names running through my head. I do not mean to be disrespectful, and I know it can seem disrespectful because like, oh, he doesn't care enough. I do. I'm just thinking about a lot of names right now. My apologies. 2 Red Bulls in 2 hours. My heart's gonna fucking explode.
Yeah, no, it's not your heart. It's gonna be your stomach, homie. Your heart will be fine.
Maybe. Is Homeboy here yet?
It's just with how it's with how caffeine works. It takes nutrients from your stomach earlier than they want it to be used. So as long as you got food in you, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I should eat. I haven't eaten. Gotta get a grilled cheese.
Dude.
Your ass is gonna blow out. I think Blink is rolling up now. Yep. Come on down, brother. What you doing back here? Come on down. Oh, that's a cool 240. I'll wait till you get up here. Want to become a top OG? Donate $1,000 to KawzNova and receive free toe pick and 1 month subscription to LunarTech's OnlyFans. What a bargain!
Oh my god!
You're the only name that runs through my head. You flatter me, Lunar. You flatter me. That's what's so great about Lunar, guys, is my heart already belongs to this man, but he's ready to give it to me, or he's like still trying to woo me. I love it. All right, Len, we'll get you another one. I'm gonna focus on getting these runs in first, and then we'll worry about that in just a second. Definitely remind me. Actually, I'll just fucking knock it out real quick, Len. Yeah. We're waiting on Blink to line up, so I'll send you one. In the queue, the way it stands, just so everybody knows, we got Jake, then East, then Failing, then Boom Bam. And that is the queue so far. You can get your message in here and join. Absolutely. It's an open lobby. So you should be able to. All right, guys, once you finish that lap, Brian, you want to pull off MSK. Give it a second, guys. Let's clear the course. We're going to let Blink get a run in this gorgeous little beater 240 homemade drift car. Yeah, Blink scraped in right here at the end. He almost missed it, but he wanted to come get a tryout, so we're going to let him get one in.
All right.
Yep. You don't have to judge it if you don't want to, if you're busy.
Nope.
Awesome. I really like this livery. He's even got the simulated damage. This thing is pretty fucking cool. I like to see it. Let's see what it can do, Blink. You know the rules. You know how it goes. Rip it up for us. Hot nudes, dude, some hot nudes would be fire. I'll get that ollie in here in just a second. MSK, I asked you to please clear the course, dude. Sending it in with some speed, some aggression. Reminds me of a handsome young streamer whose name is KawzNova that I know.
KawzNova? All I know is Adam LZ lookalike.
What do you mean? You mean KawzNova? You mean KawzNova? Very, very solid run so far, Blink. Keep it up. Running into that finish with some good angle. A very, very solid run. Did anybody see any tire drop? I don't think I saw any tire drop.
No tire drop.
I thought the transition was just fine to me. You have any comments on that transition, Brian?
No comments on transition. Looked very strong. I really don't have much to say. Definitely been lacking on words today.
No worries. No worries.
I'm dropping a 0.5 there.
Oh, yeah, you're cool. I hadn't even finished. Yeah, dude. So there was no tire drop that I saw. I didn't see any. The angle and the speed consistency were solid. You were milking those zones, so I'm sure Brian, like he said, he's got a half point for you. I'm not gonna take off anything, Blink. That was a solid 10 run, man. It is a fucking sick ass livery. I think it was a 10, bro. That is a dope street livery, isn't it? All right, Blink, with a solid 10 run, that gets you a spot on the team right there, bro. Or a solid 10.5, right? You said you're throwing on a point 0.5, Brian?
I'm throwing down a 0.5, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry to cut you off. So a 10.5 run, Blink, you are absolutely ready to take a second one if you want to, allowed. You're absolutely allowed to take a second one if you want to, but that first one gets you a fucking spot on Team Rev, dude. So if you want to try and improve that 10 run, go for an 11. He's going to go for it. Lasco definitely wants your commentary, by the way.
Lasco wants commentary?
Because
Of
after
course
this,
he
we're
does.
gonna rate his run. We're gonna let him get a run in.
Okay,
Ooh,
I'm
very
in.
solid. A little bit of a late
Oh,
transition, but other
shoot.
than
I'm
that,
sorry. I did not know we had a run going.
no, you're good. You're good. I'm watching it. All right, another solid run from Blink. Very solid. It's definitely a little bit less. I saw some checkup, some angle loss a little bit. Wait, 11. Yeah, Jay, go read the rules. They can get style points for hitting the clipping zones. Um, so I'm gonna take a little bit of points off on the angle consistency and speed consistency. I saw you check that up a little bit, so that's gonna be a 0.5 off. I don't think I saw a tire drop. Did you see a tire drop?
All kinds of tire drops.
He saw all kinds of tire drops, guys. What screen are you watching? I'm starving. Fuck yeah, he's got a surprise for me. It's probably food. That I bet it's food. But well done, Blink. Sorry about that. I'll move on. 9.5 for me. Brian, you have anything to say on that?
No, like I said, I didn't even know the run was going. I was looking at Discord.
No worries.
I
He
saw
milked a little bit of the outside zones
yeah.
from what I could tell. It looks
Yeah, I
like
was
he
gonna say,
grabbed the
I
inside
saw the
zone.
last. I saw the last half of the run. It looked very strong. I have no words. Just it was a very strong run.
We'll give you a 0.25 since Brian was a bit distracted. So that's going to bring you back up to a
Yep.
9.75. A very solid run, Blink. Obviously, just a little bit not as good as your first, but both of them were very solid. Both of them well enough to make Team Rev. And happy to have you here, man. Some good driving. I want to get some more tandems in with you. Congratulations. And I'll be sending you a team invite a little bit later, as well as a friend request. So thanks for giving us your best out here.
Lasco, you gotta throw it down, homie, if you want my commentary.
Yep, give me one. I'm going to respond to chat. Yeah, Jay, so what I did was it was the normal rating, and then I put in clipping points, and you could get those to get a bonus point or a little bit of bonus points depending on how Brian felt about it. Next time we do tryouts, we're going to use those to count against you as well because I don't think we had anyone fail tryouts today, but I do want to say the level of driving and skill that was brought to tryouts today has not been seen yet. We had some of the best drivers that I've seen so far try out compared to some of the other tryouts we've had. And that's not to talk shit about anybody. I'm just saying they came with more skill. It seemed like more people were prepared and ready. But it was a good one. It was a good one. I'm trying to catch up now. I got a bunch of messages. I just want to let the downforce zero and just see what happens. I worked hard to get that 10. Jay, you're good, bro. And now the 10 is worthless. It's not worthless because you didn't have the option. You have okay, think about it like this. A 10 and 11 are both perfect runs. You did it back when the extra point didn't exist. It's still a perfect run. Like, it's on par with an 11 because it's in a perfect run. But 11 is higher than 10. Oh my god. Nova, check out my car. Oh, fuck yeah, guys. I think this is the first iteration of... Oh, what do we got? Biscuits and gravy. Thank you so much. Can you set it, like...
Bone appetite.
Up there, up there. Thank you very much, man, dude. I appreciate that. A whole plate of biscuits and gravy, and I'm stuck streaming and can't eat them. Fuck. All right, I'm going to jump into drone mode and check out Unicorn's car. We're going to give Lasco a run so he can go to sleep here in just a second. Hello Energy Drink. Cool little custom sponsor. His FD number is going to be 245. That's actually very close to mine. I think I'm running 257 as my FD number.
I can tell you what you're running.
Recaro, Seats, Brembo Racing. Looking good. Hello Energy Drinks. Fuck yeah, the Team Rev sponsor.
No, but not even close.
Not even close. What am I?
You're 572.
572. That's right. I said 257. I literally said it all fucked up. Fucking sick car, dude. I like the rim style too. The wide body. She looks fantastic. Jay, well done. Very well done. Big shout out to J Drifts 9K or Mr. Power Reactions on YouTube for making these for us. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna need an invite. My Forza just froze.
No worries. We'll get Brian an invite. It looks like we have 2 more slots to get people in here. Jay, you want an invite? Or are you playing No Man's Sky today?
I thought Jay was working till
6.
5 hours.
No, he was on his way home earlier, so he might be home now.
Oh.
Nah, I gotta finish this animation. Understandable. All right, so the next two people in the queue would be Jake and East Musician, I do believe. Wait, Brian, you get that
Yeah,
invite?
dude. Yeah, I'm joining up now. But yeah,
All
dude,
right.
Jade Drift's
Oh,
fantastic
okay, finally,
graphic
Lasco. I'm
designer.
coming straight into drone mode. Everything else can wait. We got to get Lasco this rated run. I think a couple other people want one. So who makes those liveries? J Drifts 9K right there in chat. Whenever you're ready, Lasco, fire it off for us, brother. We did have some comp team material. We did. We saw some drivers out here today. I think Lasco just pranked us. He's literally laughing his ass off, going, psych! You want to get one more in there,
Oh.
bud? There you go. Let's see
Oh.
what he's got. Thank you for working on design, East. I'm stoked to see it. In the queue,
Where's
I'll check
Brian?
falling.
Yeah, dude,
Failing.
I lagged, homie. I'll be back in there in like a minute.
Give him 1 second, Lasco. He's got to get back in here. Failing, let me check. You're next. It goes failing, and then Slick Thunder, and then Boom Bam. Who wanted a rated a run after Lasco? I'll do them for like 10 more minutes, and then I want to open up a drift lobby and drift for like at least 45 minutes with the boys. No problem, dude. No problem. Len, I got you. I think Plays said he wanted to get a run in with me or get a rated run. Sesh time. Dr. Downs, your invite go through? Good shit, good shit. I'm going to pull out of cams. Wait till Brian's ready.
Yep, almost there.
Is it just a heads up, guys? If you stay in drone mode too long, you'll get kicked from your convoy. So make sure if you're using drone mode to, you know, pull out King.
Hey, pull out game strong.
Yeah, I can hang out at the back with Hillary if that's what you're asking. Forza being
fast
kind.
travel.
He's almost here, Lasco. He's almost here, chat. All these people waiting on you, Brian. All these people, man. Jesus.
Imagine if my Wi-Fi just like stopped right now, and like I didn't get to give commentary on Lasco's run.
You would like being at the back. I'm dead. Damn, I can't wait to get home. Effing mods. Waiting for him to come through. Oh my god, DC. Oh god, the comic relief is so needed.
Yo, when Brian spawns in, look at that!
Look at that. I'll keep you updated, Boom Bam.
Alright, almost. Gotta pop up in drone and then wait for people to load in on my screen. Okay, Lasco, I'm ready. I'm finally ready.
Okay, we can do this. Yeah, we got the track cleared for you, bud.
Alright, in that dank Dunbar, Bridgestone tires,
Where is he?
Yokohama rims, Recaro seating. Why is there two rim brands on there but Nissan Silvia S13? Coupe throwing it down. Mr. Lasco 99, see good initiation. All over that inside clip, getting some decent angle, pulling out to the outer zone. Ooh, all over the edge of the road there. Bumper hanging off. Good, nice on the inside clip. Switching back around, getting close to that second inside clip cone. Ooh, a little shallow there on that outer zone. Pulls it right back out to that outer zone. Turning up those Bridgestone tires, throwing it down. Getting that back bumper to hang off the edge of the road into the power alley. Very strong wide angle from Lasco as he rips it across that final outer zone in the finish line.
Very, very strong run, Lasco. Very solid.
There you go, Lasco.
That was very solid. I would say the transition was borderline late, but you pulled it off very clean.
Yeah, transition was getting late. He would have still made the hash mark.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not taking points. I wouldn't take points there. Did anyone see tire drop? I didn't see tire drop, so not going to pull there. And your angle and speed were solid, dude. That's a 10 for me. That's what I look for in a 10 run.
Yeah. That's a 7.5 for me.
A 7.5. All right. Brian obviously knows so much more about FD and is much more in tune with how to rate these things. I am not as well in tune with how to rate these things, and that's why my tryout criteria is not super gnarly.
Yeah, I was going to say no, but if you want to talk later, to keep it, not make it super FD, but just to make it like a bit more, like, I can't find the right words, but I think you know what I mean.
Right, and a
Hopefully,
big
I don't know.
reminder coming in from J Drifts Friday, guys. We're gonna be playing something a little different on stream. I'm gonna be playing No Man's Sky with some of my homies, some of the boys from the team. J Drifts, Dr. Down's gonna be there. Jake's the Snake's gonna try and be there. We do have links to get that game for like $20. It is free if you have Game Pass, so just a heads up. Lasco, I can't do a second one, man. I got to get a couple other people in who want their runs rated as well. It looks like I can get one more person in here too. So that would be failing. Failing up next. Can I do one? We can get you in here soon, Lepeka. You're in here, right? Did Lepeka leave? Oh no, she's still here.
Yeah.
She's good. Lepeka.
Oh yeah, she's here.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, we'll get you on in Lepeka. Like I said, I'm gonna do I'll do like the next 3 people that asked me, which would have been Lepeka, fucking. See what I mean about remembering names, guys? This is so difficult. I've talked to so many people today.
This is why I don't do Rate My Drift.
Oh, it's tough, dude. It's tough. Have a good stream, Ben. Thank you so much for being here and keeping the comic relief and the funny shit going with Asbro. It's really a pleasure when you guys stop by, and I appreciate the fuck out of it, man. So thank you so much.
Wait, who's leaving?
Ben's taking off. Ben DVS.
Bye, Ben.
Somebody else wanted me. I'm trying to remember who the fuck it was. Fuck. Len. It's Len. And Len is here? Yes, Len is here. Very solid runs, Lasco. All right, Len, you want to line up? We're going to give Len the course real quick. See what he's got. He wants a rated run. And his RX, in Keisuke Takahashi's RX-7. All right, it's a solid 10. It's a solid 10, guys. It's a solid 10. It's a fucking FD. It's the Spirit. It's got the Red Suns tag. You don't even have to drive, bro. You win. JK. All right, get it, Len.
Hey, the
get
fact
it, man.
that I don't know the design, negative 100 from me.
Yep, Brian is not very well initiated into the Initial D world. He still hasn't watched it. Chat, please now berate Brian until he watches Initial D. What's going on there, Len?
You said do what to me?
Berate him in chat to watch Initial D.
Yeah.
Nice little 360 in the end zone there, Len.
Brian,
alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Scrub.
Alright, let me catch back up with chat. I don't know if thank you for the stretch. Do I owe another ollie? I think I did all those. Repeated multiple major tire drops. Yeah, it was rough. I'm not gonna give it a score. Yo, is No Man's Sky crossplay? It is. It is. Ugh. Fuck. Brian, watch Initial G. Brian, what the fuck? He's a scrub. Oh, they're ripping you up, bud. Thanks for that hydrate, Jake the Snake.
Should I say that one line that got taken out of hand and just say what it is now, like what it's become?
Sure.
Everybody, I hate the Mark IV Supra.
Oh my god, yep, they're gonna hate you even more. You fucked yourself. You have fucked yourself.
I did not turn it into that. You guys did.
Well, I never gave you shit for it. I think it was a few other drivers.
Thank you.
I don't really care much for, besides
Someone
the MK3.
will
I only like, well, I like Supras, but I don't like the 4. I like the 3. Like, that's my opinion.
Dude, people are actually agreeing with me. Dude, we need a Mark II, though. The Mark II is where it was at. Oh my god, dude, people are not hating me for this.
Let's do one more. Let's do Lepeka's, and then I'm gonna drift, guys. I really want to drift. I've been doing commentating and run rating for the last 3 hours. You got to give me some on that. Lepeka, let's get this course clear for her. Brian's gonna finish up his run, and we're gonna follow Lepeka.
Yeah, I'll peel off.
This is a Holden, right? I don't know my badges, but I'm pretty sure this is a Holden.
That's a Holden.
Yes. My opinion. Don't kill me.
I'm ready.
Exactly.
I'm ready when you are, Nova.
Alrighty, Lepeka, whenever you are ready. Oh, we're going to get Esh failing off the course. Esh, please pull off to the side. Alright, Lepeka, burn it. Burn it up. Nice initiation. Keeping control over that car. Lepeka has a very interesting way of tuning her cars that I actually don't know many drivers who drive it just like that. Little bit of a late transition, some speed loss there, but we're seeing some good angle. Ooh, right into that outer zone, squeezing it in. Loving this livery too, a Wolfpack Woodpecker livery, very similar to her classic cars. Big angle coming into that outside to the finish. Very, very solid run, LaPeca. We saw a little bit on that transition, some shallowing up, a little bit of the late transition and whatnot. So we're going to pull off a 0.5 for that. But other than that, that's a 9.5 run. That was very solid. Milk some of those outside zones. I didn't see any tire drop. If anyone, I don't know. Yeah. Very solid run. 9.5 from me. Ryan, you got anything for that? Were you watching?
I was watching. I saw, good on those outer zones, what we want to see. Definitely, like you said, the late transition. So missed that second outer clip, but third inner clip. But I don't have too much to say about it.
Solid runs. Solid runs. She qualified again. Okay, guys, I can drive. All right, you may invite me.
Dude,
Well,
drive,
you guys
drive.
can't tell, but if you can see two names under my camera, that means we're full. If it's stacked all the way down under my camera with two names, we have 12 people in the convoy, and I can't invite anybody right now. Oh, I just want to fucking drive a little bit.
Take a lead, homie.
Oh, yeah, get my gloves on. I got to add that horsepower.
Oh, he needs that little bit of horsepower and torque.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Let Len take the lead on this. We'll follow him through. Oh, Brian forcing me into a late transition. Wants to screw up my tryout run. Okay.
Hey, as long as I don't end up like Oddor E-brake and Chris Forsberg and what was that? That was the top 32. Wow.
The unchaseable
As long as I
follow.
don't end up like them in the top 32, I'm happy because Oddor did not give him room to transition, and Chelsea went into the wall.
We're going to stay here, Hillary, just because we've been running it here. I've been watching everybody get their runs in, and now I want to drive here. So we're just going to hang out here for a good half hour, 45 minutes, maybe a full hour. We'll see how we're feeling. What time is it now? 3:41? Yeah, about 45 minutes.
Yeah, also uptime of 2 3/4.
Thank you very much. I figured out how to get that to show in my OBS, so thankfully I have that like right off now.
Yep.
I can't believe I was making you guys uptime every time. Sorry about that. I appreciate
dude, it's
it,
right
though.
there because you can look like your viewers
Yeah.
and how many clips have been made. Damn, I'm new to OBS and I even knew that.
Hey, what up, Pickle? What up, Pickle?
You ready, Nova?
Yep.
Oh my God!
You
So
just
sorry,
destroyed
whoever
a
that
driver,
was.
though.
So sorry. Who was that?
I think that was Esh or Chicken Nugs. I'm not sure who that was. It's Sick Thunder.
That was Thunder, dude. So sorry.
Slink Thunder. Sorry, Slink Thunder. Get some of that door. Give me some of that door, Len. Fantastic run, brother. Some hot laps. Some hot laps. What's up, Hillary? Look like a Subi you got there. Just milking that outside. We dropped tire quite a bit.
Yeah, I gave you transition room this time.
Oh, thank you kindly. As if he's not supposed to. Like, I gotta say thank you for something that should be expected. Let's get some fat angle. Oh, Brian's gonna make us get angle. He is so bully. Such a bully. So aggressive.
Hey, I've said it. I'm an aggressive driver in this game.
For the 66
I will.
Nova? I'm not sure. You could talk to Jay about that. I bet if you threw a few bucks his way, he'd certainly do it. What's your proposition, Lepeka? Tandem E. I just did. Somebody's asking about a Chevy Nova Team Rev livery, and I told him to hit you up. Maybe they could pay you for it if you were interested. Jay? Because those actually take him a while to put together, guys. He puts in hours on these. Ooh, Nova went way too deep with it. Too much speed coming in. Let's get up on Len's door. He really wants it. Just a little bit of contact. Oh, I'm so sorry if I knocked you out wide. There we go. That's some proximity for you. Jake the Snake, what up, bud? Dude, how am I supposed to pay? I don't know, bro, but he doesn't work for free. No, he is a team member, but he's not a comp driver, Jay. Yeah, he made the team just now. I'm not sure. He asked if he could get a team livery for a Nova, and I said, if you want one, you can ask Jay. He might do it for money. I didn't even say that you would. I said he might. Because Jay's doing all this work for us for free, guys. He's still got liveries to finish up. So if you want him to do the work, yeah, you're gonna have to offer him some sort of incentive. I'm gonna chase Dr. Downs and his Stang. This is actually, that Stang you're driving, Dr. Downs, the early 2000s ones. Those are like one of the most affordable drift cars you can purchase with the most aftermarket support. Those Mustangs.
It's also, I mean, you wreck a piece of body, it's common to get like a spare part.
It's super. Yeah, any pick apart, any junkyard's probably gonna have 2 or 3 of those laying around. Fucking wide ass section out there, Dr. Downs. That was nice. Jake up in the front there, leading the pack. Lepeka's got the cruiser out. No age restriction yet. There's a maturity warning, but no age restriction yet. Comp team, we probably will do an age restriction. He's a team member, Jay. He's not on the comp library. The comp roster is listed. There's 11 drivers on the comp roster and 1 that's pending. What age will the comp roster be? Probably 17. 17 and up.
Oh, then yeah, I can't be on comp roster.
No, your grandfather did. You've proved to me that you're going to be respectful at all times.
Yeah, I guess that, I mean, yeah, I do get to talk in chat, so I guess that gets me somewhere.
Yeah.
But did you post the comp roster somewhere?
Yeah, I posted it yesterday, I believe. DC asked me to post it. You're tagged in it. It should have came up as a tag.
Homie.
DC, did I not post it?
I don't think you posted it, homie.
I'm almost 100% sure I did. I'm gonna double check.
Nothing in team meeting info.
Second.
Let me check team chat.
I think it's under. I think it's under team chat.
No.
Let's go see. Yeah. No. It's up here. It's up here a bit. There was a lot put in. This might have been 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, it's in team chat. It's in team chat.
I'm gonna pin the message.
Thank you. Thank you. So the way it works for the comp roster, we don't actually do tryouts. I will come to you and ask you. The way to get me to notice you is be here consistently, practice. You know what I mean? Show interest, try to help out when you can, try not to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's really about dedication to the team, because everyone wants to be on the comp roster, but when it comes down to competition roster, what was happening in the beginning was like people, oh, I have this to do, I can't make it. I have this to do, I can't make it. Well, that's why we're trying to build a comp roster for people who this is very important to them and they want to be there at every single competition. Not that you have to be on comp roster, but that at least have the drive to compete and want to do it. So I would say just be around as much as you can, you know, my man. Practice, and I see you. Like a lot of these drivers, like Jake, a great driver, made incredible improvement. And it wasn't like, basically for him, what I'm saying is he made the team because not only did I see that he's not the best driver on the comp roster, and no disrespect to him, he's a great driver, but I knew there was room for improvement. His dedication to the team is almost bar none. So I knew I wanted him on the team. I was like, if I add him to the comp roster, he's going to get so good so quick. And it's only been about 2-3 weeks, and he's already improved like massively. So that's really what I'm looking for. Sorry about that. Been going on for a while. Yeah, I'll take that convoy marker off. Let's get some people in here, too. It looks like we got some spots.
Yeah, I think I see 2, 3 open spots.
Yep. MSK is coming in, and so is Boom Bam. Boom Bam, there's your warning, bro. I'm sending you an invite. And I think we've got a couple other spots if anybody else wants to get in here.
Say there's your warning.
Did I say that?
Yeah, he said there's your warning, bro.
Oh,
Sent you
because
an
he asked me
invite.
to warn him when I was inviting him back. He said, "Can you warn me?"
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Fucking A. What a crazy day. Can you guys believe that? So, we had a shit ton of people try out today, and everyone made it. Everyone was, like, super hyped. Everyone had the cars ready. Everyone was determined. Our last competition, or our last tryout, I think 4 people showed up. 4 people. It ended in, like, 20 minutes. We had no turnout. So, it's really insane to see the difference in just a month. Congratulations to everybody who made it today. I got a long list of drivers to send out invites to. Might take me a couple days, guys. I'm going to have to take like a whole hour to go back and check and watch the VOD and do all that mess. Find people's gamer
I can
tags.
send you the list of what I know.
Well, yeah, and well, thank you. That actually would help. But then I still got to match up, gamer tags, and then I got to add them on Xbox because you have to be friends to add people to the Team Rev Club. So I got to friend them and then add them to the club. What you doing there, MSK?
Hey, Jakey. How you doing?
Boom Bam in the Lambo.
Dude, Jakey in that,
Sylvia?
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Is he in it? Let's go give it
Yeah.
a shout out, dude. It's such a car. It is. Is it his S15? It is.
Yup.
Thing's badass. He's in pause menu. We'll see him in just a second. Dude, it was a lot of fun, Umble, and congratulations, man. Keep an eye on the Discord, exclamation point Discord, if you haven't joined it yet. We often run offline practices that you won't see on stream. It'll just be all of us in VC, chilling, practicing, talking, drifting. So keep your eye out for those. No, not yet. I'm not taking off. Just having some fun. I don't want to know what made you act like that. Oh, Brian, terrible, man. You really gonna come out here and do that? Like, you gonna drive like that on stream, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah, sorry, I had a Lamborghini
Jesus.
on my booty.
Get it together, bro. Just kidding.
I was hoping Nova would, like, spin out right there.
All
He said
right.
that to me. That
I'm
would've
sorry.
been,
You're like the only driver I give shit to. But I think it's because we
No,
hang
I mean,
out
dude,
so
it's
much.
funny.
Like, I hang
Dude,
out with
it's
you a
funny,
lot.
homie.
Okay. I was like, I think I give you a little bit of shit. I
I
apologize.
was gonna say, dude,
It's always in
I've
jest.
been here for like 3 months, and like, look at where I am now.
Right, right.
Within
Probably-
like 6 weeks, I was your mod.
Well, I mean, you were more dedicated to this when I found. I mean, you had literally a functioning competition series when I met you, so you were already dedicated to this game. Like, it didn't build up after you met me. Boo Bam, watch out on smacking people. We're getting some complaints in chat there. Using brakes,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, also, I mean, it might help if you're in a less aerodynamic speed car. I mean,
I
you're
got
in a
1.6
Lamborghini
million.
right now.
Rook, 1.6 million. No, it's all right, Umble. We know you're new. Like, you've made it clear. And we don't get mad at like new people. We're not toxic here. We help. We train. We do what we can to help people improve their technique. We're never gonna diss anybody. And the way we run it, basically, Umble, if you're new, we try to keep the new guys in the back. That way, they're not messing up the line.
Unless you're me. And,
Give yourself some
you know, I mess up
distance,
anyone's line.
so that way you're not. There's no chance of you smashing another car. And then when you feel you're ready, you can jump in here with the OGs and get some tandems in. It's gonna take time. There's no trick to drifting. You can just hit a switch and be good at it. It takes time. Dabs for days.
Ooh, MSK, dude, clean pass.
Clean pass. There you go, Skinny. Looks like we have a slot in the convoy. Anybody wants to get in here? Oh, the vet dono. I don't think you ever got an invite, bro. You got.
We got 2 slots in the
I'm
convoy.
so sorry, dude. I think we do have 1 spot, bro, and I'll be on for another half hour if you want to come get some doors, bro. Send you an invite right now. Come get these doors. It'd be a pleasure to have you here, guys. If you aren't familiar with Asbra, you must be new to Twitch drifting. This man holds it down for all of us, even the smaller guys. He never brushes us off. He stops by our streams, hangs out, competes with us. Really solid dude, really fucking humble, and I love hanging out and watching his content. He's got fucking great content. So there's a shout out for his channel. As my good friend and fellow streamer Miss Kroger says, it's free to be a homie. So pop over there, hit that follow button. It don't cost you nothing, and it helps his channel out. So do that for my mans. I appreciate you. Did we get him in, y'all? Yeah, we got him in, y'all. What's up, Tricks? Bit too fast for this, Jake? I would assume so. I'll send you another invoice. I'm coming, brother. Yeah, no, I sent you an invite. It's GR4, right? Yeah, here comes another invite. Sounds good, brother. Look at this. We're going to have a long drift train. We're going to have a long drift train.
Come on, Nova, give me some door taps.
Oh, he's calling me out, guys.
I probably shouldn't. I mean, you've even said you don't like making big contact.
No, that's all right. I can get in there. I don't like making big contact for sure. I like close procs.
You
Not
like
a big
being
fan.
glued to the door and
Yeah.
not inside the door.
Yeah, I don't like pushing the driver because I feel that then they have to compensate with their throttle control. So I'd much rather just be close than actually push the driver. Oops, sorry about that, Dr. Downs. Gave you a little bit of a shove there. Oh, just milking these outside zones. Nice line, Lepeka. Oh, Lepeka, I'm sorry. I nicked you a little bit on the outside and kind of sent you inside, but you controlled it well. Ooh, Brian coming in hot. He said, bro,
Yes,
you
sir.
gotta get it.
Somebody's tapping me, so I'm trying to leave them behind.
Oof. You only got 3 through 3 in that Tryouts? Okay. SOS. Save our ship. Save our soul. We'll send Asbro another
Wait, is
invite
that
after
what
this slap.
SOS means?
Yep, save our ship, save our soul.
What?
You know that?
No, I just thought SOS was SOS.
Nah, it means save our ship. It's a Navy thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Did you guys see that? Very pivotal moment in Brian's maturing. He just learned what SOS stands for.
Yeah, I'm 16, going into my junior year with 4
Wait,
AP classes.
so you
and I
thought there
just
was an
learned.
acronym with no meaning? Like it just
Yeah.
had no meaning?
It was just like a code that was created, but the code didn't have a meaning.
Thanks, East. I appreciate you. We will pop you out to make some room. Oh, it says you're not in the session anyway, so no mean. Doesn't it mean save our souls? Yeah, save our ship or save our souls. Because I believe it was like a Navy, you know, like, oh no, the ship's going down. Like,
Better know how to swim.
send Asbra another invite. Yeah, dude, put it in the Discord, East. Show us in the Discord. Let's see it. Yeah, we'll run it up to 3 hours and 30 minutes. That's kind of what I like. That 3 hours to 3.5 to 4.5 is like a good stream zone. I'm pretty worn out at the end of it, but I still am not like beat.
Dude, how do you last for the 3.5 hours?
To be honest with you, it's watching the numbers grow, seeing the follows, seeing the people say like, "Hey Nova, you helped me get better," or "Hey Nova, I really enjoy being here." Like, well, you know, the fact that people like fight for a spot to this convoy like makes me feel like I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? It makes me want to continue because people enjoy it. It might be, you know, like who knows if like, so this is kind of silly, but I create these things in my head, right? Imagine there's some like 14-year-old kid and he's got a terrible home life. Shitty dad, shitty mom, maybe they're not around, and he gets on Drift Club and has fun with us and has a good time and forgets about all of that for 3 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it's about to me, and that's why I can push it long. Like, you know, that's why I have no problem going for 3 or 4 hours. Because the longer I'm on, the longer everyone's having fun. Or at least I'm trying to create fun. I'm not going to say that just because I'm on, you're having fun, because that might not be the case.
No, but you got a little bit of a train behind you.
Oh, yeah? Let's see what we got. I'm on wheels, so we'll see who can keep up.
Yeah, you got me, Asbra, and Skinny T.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna switch to controller because I want Asbro to be able to chase me.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're like speeding away right now.
Yeah, it's that wheel. I'll jump on controller. We'll do some controller drifting. Might be a little wonky, but we'll give it a shot. I know I can chase him. I'm gonna chase him real quick on wheel. Thanks for stopping in, Asbro. It's so fucking cool to have you here, man. I remember watching your channel, being like, dude, this dude is the truth, man. He's legit. Oh. All right, there we go. That Asbro door slot. Bro, that livery is tight, by the way. Damn, they are quick. They are quick. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. That's some procs right there, baby. Fuck yeah, dude. Yo, take it easy, Len. Thanks for being here. Congrats on everything today. Once again, all the drivers, you guys just fucking killed it today. I'm super proud of everybody. Oh, sorry, Brian. I just switched to controller, so that was a little bit wonky.
Yeah, I couldn't even see. This car is right-hand drive, so if someone pulls up on my left, I don't know they're there.
Right. Oh, this is so bad on controller. I mean, it's okay. Ah!
Let's step up your game, homie. What are you doing?
Who?
You.
Me?
Come on.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm the worst
bro.
drifter here.
You're on controller. That's the easy stuff.
Ain't you heard? I'm the worst drifter here, bro. Yeah, we're going back to controller or back to wheel. I'll just chase. I cannot. I don't know if my lead runs might be too hard to catch, but I can certainly chase. We got Asbro leading Skinny. We got a nice train up ahead of us. Nice transition with all three of us. Ooh, Skinny stayed glued to Asbro. I didn't even get that close. Well done, Skinny. Dude, we saw some serious talent get added to the team today. Nice run, everybody. Boom, bam, rip. Dude, this is so cool. What's up, Tricks? Let me get some invites going out. I know we got a couple spots in here. Every pizza. Yeah, you're welcome to come up in here. We're not going to do any like lessons or teaching today, Every Pizza. You said you're new, so please stay in the back, Pizza. I don't want you crashing into guys knocking their lines out. Tricks, you want to send me a message? We can get you in here for the last 20 minutes. Take it easy, Jake. Thanks for being here, bro. Holding it down for Team Rev. What was my number? 527, I do believe.
572.
572. Yeah, I don't even remember my own FD number. I should probably drive my comp car.
Yeah. So you're 572. I've kind of taken two numbers because I can't decide what I want. Because I'm 828 as well as 10, because, 10 and messy and stuff. Team Rev is 747.
Team Rev?
Hockey's Team Rev tag is 747.
Oh, okay.
Hockey is 420. Jake is 17.
Hockey took
DC is 21. Warner is 23. Unicorn is 245. And Kamorex is 43.
Damn, just fully sent that shit off the course.
What, you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to stay on my brakes to keep this run slower. So that, yeah, I want Az to get up here. There we go. There we go. I could ride my brakes a little bit and probably lay down a slower lead line. That was tight. That was tight. So I will be able to talk in team chat after stream? Yeah, when we're in team chat, you will be able to jump in there and talk in Team VC.
Hey, Boom Bam, just a little tip. If you use stock tires instead of race tires, you might be able to drift with us a bit better because you're slamming into me and Lepeka a lot.
If you make it to the comp team, you do get to choose your number as long as it's not already a taken number. All right,
yeah, all the numbers I've listed are all comp drivers. I don't really make tags for like non-comp drivers.
I'm just gonna try and keep my speed down so Az can stay on me a little bit. Ooh, a little bit of a late transition, might be. go. Yeah, it's very hard as to like try and slow myself down. I can ride my brake pedal, but you see how it is. Like I lose angle and I lose speed, and it's kind of a fight. But I am having fun chasing you, bro. So you are welcome to lead one, unless you want to catch another one. All right, bet. Let's do it.
Oh god, this is why I don't drift third person.
Can't see me.
No, I don't. Did you see how much off the road I was? That was third person.
Oh. I see now.
I just can't drift third anymore.
Shit. Yeah, my lines are weak trying to lead these, trying to stay slow. But we're getting some in there, and he's still staying glued to me. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I can drift. I'm here. Well done. Well done, Ez. Who wants to lead one? Brian's leading one.
Nope. I'm not leading no more.
That's all right. Dr. Downs picked it right up for you. That's what team members are for.
Yeah, I know Lepeka, but remember, I'm from Argentina. He was playing for Argentina. He was 10 because he used to be 19 because, I mean, he also joined Barcelona at the age of 19. But, yeah, now he's 30 playing for France or
Thank
Paris
you so much for the follow, Freeze. And Boom Bam, thank you for dropping that follow. Oh, we're chasing Brian. Let's catch him. Can we catch him, chat? We're just going to cut across and try and catch him.
If I can keep going, yeah, maybe you could.
I think it's fast as fuck. Oh my
dude,
god.
It is fast.
It's fast as fuck, boy. Looks like we might catch it. Haha! Off the course. Sorry, dude.
All good, homie. Did you not see my first loop?
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, kind of.
Oh my god, dude, I wasn't even on the road.
Oh. Oh, we're jammed in. You got it, Lepeka? Give it to us. Damn, you just glitch inside of me? Okay.
That's been happening a lot. Also, that came out wrong. Just me chilling there. I'm inside of you.
Sorry, Lepeka. Brian's pushing me around and trying to take my second place spot.
I'm not pushing you.
Trying to take my second place spot. On my screen, I got shoved around quite a bit.
On my screen, I was still going through you.
Oh, that's the difference. Yeah, every time you went through me, I was getting pushed.
Oh, yeah.
No worries, no worries.
Dude, Forza getting nasty.
Yeah, Brian's been drifting in first person. He's been really working on it, too. He's getting fucking good at it.
Yeah, I've been doing it for just over a month now.
What up, MSK? Is that an S2000? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yo, MSK, watch your pass on me. Like, it was clean, but, like, keep in mind, I can't see when y'all are coming up for a pass because I have no idea where anyone is unless you're right next to me, so...
Ooh, 40 viewers.
Please keep that in
Fuck
mind.
yeah, we're getting that average up. We're getting that average up.
Dude, you growing, homie. Like I said, I'm gonna come back from school, and you're gonna have, like, 15 mods because you're gonna be a Twitch partner, homie.
We'll see, we'll see. There we go. Get some tandies with Asbra. This is fucking dope.
I'm all over Lepeka's door.
Oh, Asbra's staying glued to me right now. Fuck yeah, dude. So stoked to have people you look up to come fucking drift with you.
Dude, you should see Asbra throw it down at docks. I was with him in someone's lobby, and he was throwing it down.
Thanks so much for the hype, Hillary. Thank you all so much for this. Wouldn't be here without you guys. Let's get some invites out. I'm pull off. You guys are welcome to go. Send another round of invites out real quick. How do you guys drift so good? Lots and lots of practice. Does FH4 work with Track IRL? I'm not sure what that is. Brian, do you know what that is? Is that a software that does something?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I'm on Xbox, homie.
Right. Be honored to be confused. You're just a cool person. You're both cool people. But your names both end in Y's, which is difficult for me, obviously. Imagine what we had, Skinny and Scummy. That was difficult for me. But Asbro through, guys. You can't fucking cut his run off. Come on.
Oh, sorry, Asbra.
Brian. Damn. Is head tracking for PC. Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Head tracking? What?
For like, I would assume for like drift cam, like when you're driving first person. Oh my god, Brian. Oh my god, no, I'm kidding. That wasn't your fault. That second
I was
one
gonna say,
wasn't
how
your
was
fault.
that one my fault?
That's not your fault.
Dude, that 32 looks so mean.
There it is. Here's the run me and Az wanted.
I'm picking up third.
Fuck, yeah, I see you too. You're so close, I could see you too at bits. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck, yeah,
yes,
dude.
Sir. Dude, the streamer tandem right
That's
there.
what's up. Asbra, I'm actually going to be hitting you up soon, dude. We're going to be doing a charity event in September, and I'm going to be asking a few drifting streamers, Forza streamers, if they want to be a part of it. So I'll DM you with that stuff. It's all yours, bro. It's all yours. I can't tell you too much because we haven't planned out too much. I know we have the organization picked out, but we still haven't put together exactly what the event's going to be. Probably some incentives, probably some sort of something like that. We still need to talk it all out, and then once we have it together, we're going to bring it to all the streamers who want to get involved with it. But yeah, Lepeka, you could most certainly be involved and help us out with it. I'm sure we're going to need help facilitating things.
No, but I'm gonna need another invite once you get the chance. I know you're think you're gonna run right now.
Yeah, what happened? You get kicked?
No, it just froze up.
Sorry, that was a chunky one, Az. Hey, Kabo, what's up, dawg? I think we got an invite message come in too. DC, baby boy, absolutely. Absolutely, we got room for the lead photographer, comp driver, Mr. fucking triple threat, Mr. Do It All, fellow streamer. Let's get him a shout out in chat. Shout out Dr. Cola Bottle. Hopefully I spelled that right. I spelled it right. Please go drop him a follow because it don't cost you no money and it will help out my friend. I don't know why I'm singing. Gotta go. Peace. Take it easy, man. Congratulations today.
I'm gonna go watch the look at that clip real quick that DC got.
Oh hell yeah. What was it? Look at that?
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm really curious to see how that looks.
Thanks for grabbing that clip, Hillary. I appreciate that. Going to eat some supper. Sounds good, Rare Thunder. Thanks for being here, man. You've been here all of stream. I just want to say I really appreciate you kicking it, hanging out with us, giving me some viewership. I hope you enjoyed the content, brother.
Nova on the top of the list for Forza streamers.
Oh, did Forza get off? Nice.
Wait, was Forza Horizon on?
No, the Forza channel.
Oh.
Yeah, Forza
yeah.
has its own streaming channel. Yeah.
I guess they did.
Yeah, they've never rated me though. I've rated them. They've never rated me.
Dude, why you raid them?
Yeah, show some love. Show them that I'm here. And it was a thick boy raid. It was like 26 viewers.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like what they get.
You want to lead this one, Az? Give us some of them thick boy lead lines. What do we got, guys? All right, MSK. Oh, Dusters. Is that your 10 months? MSK, what are you doing, bro? You're kind of fucking up my tandems here, man. Quit trying to take my spot in line. If you're third and you're behind me, just tandem with me. Don't try to cut around to Az, bro. Kind of just fucked up my whole run.
Yeah, MSK. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just try to watch how much you pass us, because pretty much every run, if you're behind me, you end up passing me like every run, homie.
Thank you so much, Dusters. Dusters is a full-on OG to this channel, guys. He was around before I was even playing Forza. Thank you so much for keeping that sub running for 10 months, you stinky fuck. Thank you, bro. See if we can catch Asbra. I think we might be able to. Here we go. Second in.
Look at that.
Ooh, ooh. Beautiful shit right there, fellas. Beautiful shit right there.
Damn, I didn't know that's how my voice sounded over mic.
Oh, does it sound bad or something?
I just didn't know it sounded like that. I don't like the way, it freaks me out the way that sounds. It does not sound like it does IRL.
It's kind of like that weird phenomenon, right? Like when humans hear their own voice, or like when humans see their own picture or whatever. It can kind of be like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how that goes, but yeah, it can kind of be like weird. Damn, Lepeka, look at this proximity we just had. That was fucking tight, dude. Thanks for that lurk. We appreciate you. Just adjusting my graphic settings are restarting. Okay, let me know if you need another invite, Mr. DC. Big Baller, what's up, brah? I appreciate that, Dusters. How you been, man? I know you kick it over with Fallen quite a bit. I think he was live today. How did that stream go?
Wait, were you talking to me for a second? Sorry,
Nope.
I looked at my phone.
Nope, you're good.
Oh, okay, I just want to make sure, because it got, like, really silent there for a second.
I got my drift lean going on. Change of plans? All right, buddy. Sorry, I saw your message come in. I've just been getting really into it. Failing, here you go. I got about 10 more minutes left up. Okay, Bob, I'm going to send it to you anyway. You can take it or leave it. It was pretty good. Fallen died like normal in his runs. I just fucking spit on my monitors, bro. That's funny as fuck. Always with the tough love from Dusters. Thank you for that Tandy comment. I appreciate that, man. We've been working hard on these. We've been working hard. Also, to sort of bloat, nobody expected a 1,300 horsepower, 2-ton wagon to be really awesome. That's true. I did just tandem you with a 1,300 horsepower, 2-ton wagon. Fuck it, I'm joining. Hey, take it easy, Matt. Much love, brother. Thanks for being here, dude. I know it's like fucking late as fuck for you. Oh, sweet. We can get an Asbra skinny run. Oh, if we're going to follow MSK on this one. Go ahead, MSK. I'm not going to pass you. See what I mean? I probably could have, but I'd rather you keep your spot or try to fix your spot than me take it. I got in there at the very end. Skinny was just riding Asbra's door. What a line, Skinny. Well done, dude. Oh, I was fully in focus.
Throwing it down.
I was literally just watching Ash's quarter panel, like watching my brake, like pumping my brake, trying to keep us on, and that was sick as fuck, dude. Wait for some homies to catch up to me. There he is. There he is. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, Ash. Oh, I lost it, Ash. Good run, good run. What's your wheel setup and what HP are you running? I think this is a 470 some horsepower. The tune for this is actually up. It's called Nova SX. And what was the other part of that question? My wheel setup. It's all in my Discord. If you want to check out my wheel settings, exclamation point Discord. Wifey just got home. Hey. All you guys are here. Who was that drift car with? Can chat tell me? Wait, what? Which one, Hillary? I know, Pickle. I know. I'm gonna go through and add everybody later to the team chats. I give you the team rev roll, and then you're able to get into the chats. Yes, sir, Mr. DC. Yes, sir. Let me get a tandem run in with DC for sure. We've been fucking putting them down lately. Me and DC have been ripping it up. Programmer, thank you for that follow, cuz. MSK, try to back off my door a little bit. I'm so confused.
Even though I got stream delay, homie, you're throwing it down.
That run? Oh, you might be on delay. I was like, that run wasn't the best. But yeah, dude,
Didn't look
I was.
bad. You threw something down.
Fuck yeah, Brian. Thank you very much, man.
I got an invite, homie.
MSK, this is your final warning, bro. You gotta lay off hitting people, man. You've hit me a bunch of times. You've hit other drivers. Care about your dog, but if you can't control the car, keep it in the back. Use your brakes.
And Nova, after this run, can I snag an invite from you?
Nope.
Gotcha.
Which basically means absolutely. Hell yeah, triple tandem with DC and Asbra. That was fucking dope. Yeah, let's get Brian in here, I guess.
I guess. I guess we could invite Brian.
I guess we could invite him. DC back in the lead. Oh, hell yes. Skinny, I'll let you take third. Skinny fucking can drift, so I know I'll be able to get up in there with him. Ah! We're getting jammed up. We're getting jammed up. We gotta give him some room. Let's let Skinny readjust. There we go. Now we can get back in line. That was a weird line, but we made it through.
Ooh, dude, 5-person, 6-person line.
And very close. Like, everyone was really
Yeah.
close. Yeah. I
Yo,
love
am I
Lady
starting to see some
Towns.
UCXT runs in this lobby?
Yeah, dude, all the time. All the time. Any tips for drifting on wheel? I got a wheel 2 days ago, but shit's hard as fuck. Also, is that tune shared? So the Nova SX tune, that's what it's called for the 240, just NOVA SX. It is shared. You can grab it. I do have some tips for wheel, basically my wheel settings, but I don't know how well they would translate. So they're just the ones I use, but they are in my Discord if you want to take a look at them. Most people use 900 wheel degree for drifting, giving you a lot more like range to keep your drift smoother. I turn mine way down to 325 because it just feels better to me. But I would say that most people use a 900 to 750 range. So if you're going to do it, I would definitely try to run those ranges unless you're weird like me and you want to run a really short range. Here we go, boys. Az is staying on that quarter panel. I call it, it's Ash, but I call him Az all the time. I don't know why.
Wait, so is it Ashbra or Aspera?
It's Asbra, but I think his name is Ash, like Iroh.
Okay.
Yeah. What car are you using? This is the Nissan 240 SX SE. Tripled it. Nice. Absolutely, right? My man Kebab. Let's get in there. Let's milk these outside zones, bro. Oh, yeah. Brian would have loved that one. I missed the outside zone on the
Yeah,
final.
I need to start waiting for you guys to go so I can get on like your door and stuff.
I don't want to know. New pick in team chat. Thank you, DC. Thank you. He got a nice ass, bro. That's funny.
Hey.
Vroom, vroom. Brian, you want to lead it?
Nah, you lead it, homie. Once they're all
All right.
done.
All right. They got another lap, right? Yep.
I'm looking at the left side of my screen where I can see a part of your fender, so I'm waiting for that thing to launch.
Here we go. I'm going to try and take it a little bit slower, Brian, so everyone can keep up with us.
Alright, I'll do my best.
But not too much
Kind of
slower.
seen this thing. You've seen this thing's beastie.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Dab,
Yeah,
dab,
not
dab,
where
dab,
I
dab.
wanted to be for most of that.
No worries, bro. No worries. Oh, almost hit failing. All right, guys. I'm going to give it up a couple more runs. We're going to let Lepeka take this one, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm getting pretty fucking hungry. I think we've had a pretty good stream today. I'm really stoked with the results
dude, if you
of
drink
today.
2 Red Bulls, eat some food.
Yeah. DC, if you don't mind, I'd love to get that final one chasing you.
Yeah, so what you should do is eat some food, and then walk down to the post office. Send me a crate of Red Bull.
Send you a crate of Red Bull? Yeah. It'd be expensive to ship those.
True, dude, it would. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the NOS care package.
Can I get you in for a couple runs? East, I'm sorry, man. It's gonna be my last road. We'll have to get you in another time. My bad, dude. I'm just kind of ready to get out. You know, ready to get some food in me. DC,
Yeah,
you want
guys,
to
he's
lead
done
this
an
one?
uptime of 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Guys, let me behind DC if you don't mind. I feel like you guys are kind of fighting me for that spot. Here we go.
Yo, who the? Oh, okay. Failing. Sorry about that. I was trying to get on Ash, but MSK was pushing me out.
There we go. Nice triple tandem with DC and Az, bro. This is sick. Fucking badass, dude.
Wait a second.
Sorry about that, East Musician. I'm glad you understand. Thank you for understanding. I do appreciate that. Asbra, thanks for fucking being here and ripping it up for me, man. You've been here chilling in and out of the stream this whole day, and I really can't say how much I do appreciate the support coming from a bigger Forza streamer. It means the world to me and all of us here, man. And everybody here is pretty much already a fan of you, so they know you, and they appreciate it as well. It's cool. They get kind of a 2-for-1 when we stop by each other's streams. It is all love, bro. Thanks for being here. That being said, I want to give a big shout out to Brian O'Connor for helping us judge today and giving up his time, giving up his stream time to help us out. Thank you very much, Brian, dude. You're the shit, man.
Hey, of course, homie, dude. You know I always wanna help you out, my man.
Big shout out to team members Unicorn Fish and Lepeka for helping me out in chat, throwing in the suggestions, keeping an eye on the runs today. A massive congratulations to everyone who made the team today. Team Rev just grew by like 10? I think about 9 to 10 drivers. Yeah, it's fucking dope. Hope you have a blessed rest of your evening, my guy, and I'll speak to you soon. Sounds good, Az. I'll be hitting you up about that charity event once I have more details locked in. We'll see if it's something you want to get involved in. But it's going to be really cool. I appreciate you guys all. I had a great time. I'm KawzNova. Let's go check out and see if we can find some cool people to raid.
Yeah,
Will
if you want,
do,
I can
brother.
start helping you search.
Yeah, let's check it out. First, we check for friends. If we don't find friends, we'll probably find a smaller streamer. And if we can't find a smaller streamer, we're going to find anybody running an open lobby. Chase Portera's on. Did he just go live?
I don't know.
Not sure. I don't follow him.
Okay. Canadian Prince is on. We'll probably raid out Canadian because he just hit me the other
CP's
day.
on, but only thing is he's not doing a drift lobby. He's doing races.
I mean, why not? Let me see. Let me look around.
Yeah.
Open lobby, come join up. Yeah, we'll look for a drift lobby. Normally, I would
I do
raid
see
him
one
out.
person saying they're drifting, but it doesn't say if there's an open lobby.
Smoking, ND, drifting, subs only. Nope.
Subs only? Who the heck does...
Drifting
Dude,
with
you
my
have
just out of.
That guy has 3 viewers.
Yep, I'm looking at him right now. You talking about Extreme?
No, the guy that did subs only.
Drifting with my just out of the hospital friend. We're gonna raid this little guy. He might open up the convoy. I don't know if he'll open it up, but you know, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It says he's playing with his hospital friend, so
Yeah.
thanks. It's good his homie made it out the hospital.
Yeah.
Kramer. Oh, Kramer's drifting? Sick. Where's he at? Why don't I have him here? What's his handle,
Why don't
Lily?
I-
Will you send that to me? I'll raid him. I'm gonna save this tag though. We're gonna raid Extreme the next time we see him on. Thank you for dropping all those. CP is a lad. He is a lad. And I've raided him before, so I've definitely taken care of him.
CP's a homie.
Lily, can you give me that gamer tag? Or that
Yeah, which one's
Twitch tag? I don't have Kramer's. I'm confused. Ah, thank you. Thank you kindly. She probably had to go grab it. Much appreciated, Lily. We'll give him a raid out. Alright, guys. Once again, I'm KawzNova. Let me pause this. You got this fucking music in your ear. Once again, I'm KawzNova. You guys can just call me Nova. It's so much easier to pronounce. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for joining the stream. We're going to raid out to our homie Kramer. He drifts a bunch with Lily. Cool-ass dude. He's got some great tunes. Let's hit him up. Show him some love. Drop some follows. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll definitely be back Friday for that No Man's Sky stream, so keep an eye out. Peace. I say peace every time, and then we have to wait for the raid countdown.
Yeah.
Every time, dude. Every time. Which tune do I pick? There's a bunch out there, dude. Check out my YouTube page. Lily's dropped all the links. My YouTube page has a bunch of videos on tuning, drifting, Forza Horizon 5 videos, all kinds of different shit. But guys, let's show a warm welcome to this dude. 30 viewers coming in. Love you guys. Peace. I gotta make sure that I need to go follow him myself.
Oh, he's on wheel.
Nice.
Hey, merci pour le follow. Thanks for the follow, my guys. Français ou anglais, French or